What that Lake Show did, man.
Shout out to the Lakers, man. Hey, we about to go take on them bums up in Denver. You feel me?
Don't come over here. Don't come over here.
First round exit for the Nuggets. They out of here.
You know what,
Monopoly tournament?
I know.
Hey, man. All right.
You know what Joker do when he see AD across from him?
Oh my God, it's about to get nasty.
Jamal Murray's hurt. Michael Porter Jr. on the internet eating ass. His brother
he's talking about it, conspiring to.
Yeah.
He's thinking about his teammates fucking men.
He's thinking about his fucking brother about to do life in prison. That nigga going to jail.
Yeah, them niggas are not locked in right now. We got the perfect opportunity to catch them slipping.
Man, AD got them tired legs.
Yeah, hey.
You think Jontay be bend on his brother?
Yes.
If you I would have probably probably took the over on some threes a couple times.
No, he's might not have told, bro. He did not.
Yeah. You know, he taking the under on assists every time.
Under on assist, yep. 0.5 assist under.
And they said he was running the account out of Colorado. He didn't play for the Nuggets, did he?
He was staying at his brother's house.
Yeah, he was staying at his brother's house. Like, hey, what you feeling tonight? Let me get some. Give me some action. What you think?
What if they shared a login?
No. Hey, he said that he was wagering millions of dollars, and that nigga has not made millions of dollars playing in the G League.
Money? So. No, but he got the crypto scams going.
All right, you're right.
Yeah.
Dude, betting your own unders is so crazy to me.
I don't think that his brother's integrity is high enough for me.
That's funnier than betting your overs, like the LSU receiver.
Yeah.
But if you just
because he was good, wasn't he?
Boutique?
Boutique was nice.
Yeah, he was good at some point. He had to be.
Yeah, he was solid in college. He was
nice like that. He was trying to motivate himself. I kind of respect that. Like, I'm about to take my overs. Like,
he was betting like over 13.5 receptions this game.
Like, damn, nigga, you gotta go out.
I know they said one of them was like over 16 receptions. He had 12 and was dropping the ball like, fuck.
Yo, dog. Yeah. See, that's honorable. That you shouldn't be banned from your sport and go to jail for that. But if you're betting your
I agree,
and you know you're not good, that is fucking crazy.
I think that's a good. I think that's a good and very valid point.
Passing you corner threes, you just drop the ball. Like,
if you're betting the overs, you're betting like, hey, I'm about to do what I'm supposed to do tonight. Like, I'm betting on myself. The under is where it gets nasty.
No, none of that shit should be allowed, dog. If you play the sport, you should not be allowed to bet on it.
Nigga, that's so funny to me.
I don't care because you're influencing shit. Period. So it's like. Hell, like you making the lines move, and then it's fucking over us. No people trying to get these parlays off. Like you know, come on, now they're gonna find out to see you.
That clip of him making that three and looking mad as fuck is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
He wanted to throw up.
Like, fuck, I put $300,000 on under point half.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Threes. I gotta find it.
It was the only clip where I've ever seen him make a bucket.
That's crazy.
Put her on the mic.
That shit was cash.
Fucking insane.
That shit was like,
hold on.
Hey, the way Blake's dogs and child be looking at him like he don't do shit around the house. She just walked up to him staring like, "Excuse me, nigga, I need to go outside."
Dog.
Hey, what would you have been if you were? Let's say you went and took that full ride scholarship that you got. What would you have been betting on? You would have been betting your overs or your unders? What you betting on?
What are the odds? Like, if it's,
I don't know.
If I could sell and get more money, I'm selling.
Whatever the odds on like Eastern Oregon football is going to be, I don't fucking know.
Oh, I'm betting my unders, bro. I'm selling.
Hold on. They were going to pick you up to play corner though, right? Not running back.
Yeah, it was DB. Yeah.
So what if let's say you down there on the DB thing. It's like game 8. The tailback is banged up. They're like, Jamal, we need you. You see your odds pop up like over under like 8 carries or something.
Oh,
gotta bang it.
That money is. I'm hitting y'all. I ain't doing this by myself. Somebody else is involved.
We gotta take the other side.
I need a cellmate. Nah, this shit should go bad.
Hey, how mad would you be if your homies were betting your under and you like actually played? Like, let's say you were nasty.
I'd be so mad.
I'm betting the over on any receiver that you're guarding every week.
No,
that'd crazy.
And I'm just hitting the group chat like, look at this nigga. Wow.
No, you telling him good game, bro. You really gave it your all.
You put it on for the city, man. We love you, bro. We so proud of you. Nigga done bought a house off and you just getting cooked every week.
I got a whole Discord. Yeah, I got a whole Discord chat full of Tacoma niggas. I was like, man, this nigga stinks.
Don't you know that nigga? Like, nah,
that's my man. We got matching tattoos, but shit, it don't matter.
Betting the under on somebody you know is nuts.
I feel like you gotta have to at least once though.
Hell, I never.
No.
God just leave it alone at that point.
I would 100% bet the under on whatever Jamal needs to do.
I should leave it alone. I'm not betting.
You tell me before or after.
I'll tell you after.
I'm
I'm not gonna tell you before because you're gonna try to go crazy. You're about to try to go crazy.
Would you put a lot of money on it? That's the disrespectful part.
Nah,
put 150 on it. Straight up.
Yeah, the money value. Yeah. Like if you put like $50 on some under my shit, I'm like, okay, whatever. But if I see anything over 150, then we got some explaining to do. Like,
it's the biggest bet I've ever made. This nigga put $1,800 on your under for you. I'm hella confident.
Shit.
Oh my god! It was under that.
Put the under on your homies. Oh no!
Do that shit. I know that for a fact. You don't think any on the you don't think any of those guys on 520 podcast used to take some of them Jeff Teague under towards the end of his career?
If it was legal, baby.
Yeah,
I know.
Especially and the Marcus Teague ones too, because that towards the end of his career he wasn't even playing.
Hey, who's the actor dude from Paul George's podcast?
Oh, some Jackie
Brown
Long,
or whatever.
right?
Jackie Long. I'm sure he's taking the under on him on Prize Picks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Paul
Like
George.
playoff games?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right there.
Or it's a back to back, and like he's gonna play the game, but like it's probably not gonna play.
Out with him like the night before, and y'all kicking it out.
Oh my god! Like I seen him kick back 3 innings.
You're in the club with him, and it's like, damn, nigga, it's 3:30. Let me go ahead and put this little under in on you.
Crazy, he's still here.
He was up with me last night.
27.5 points.
Oh my goodness,
dude! I seen some shit with like the what was Sunday? The Knicks played Sunday, right?
Yeah, they played last night too.
It was the Sunday game. I know. Who'd you guys play Sunday? Because I know Jalen Brunson had some.
Yeah, 40 ball.
32 and a half.
Oh, yeah, 40 ball last night then.
Okay,
two seed.
Seed. His points, his prop best first points was like 33 and a half. Because my homeboy, he's a Knicks fan, and he bet the over for that shit. I think he was like 2 points shy. Dog, damn. They had the I was looking at OG Anunoby rebounds on there. I was like, damn, this seems hella low. Because I thought for some reason I thought he was just like a 7-8 rebound a game, nigga. I think he averages 3.9. So plus 4. It was,
shit.
It was 4.5. I was like, man, Anunoby could probably get 5 rebounds. And I talked myself out of it. I'm glad I did. You know how many rebounds that nigga had?
2.
1. That nigga had 1.
There you go. Well, because the person to be grabbing him is Josh Hart.
Yeah.
He's nasty with it.
His thing be like 11 and a half sometimes.
That's crazy.
Ooh, fuck that. But yeah, man. We back though, man. I'm kind of catching back. We took the Lakers at -1.5 today. But I did take the over on a parlay. I put Lakers over Kings and over for that, and the Lakers fucked that over. So, but the straight up bet hit. So a nigga made $51 today. So
take the Lakers in 6 over the Nuggets. I'm telling you right now.
I might have the money, bro. I got you. I'll put it in for you, Paul.
I think I gave FanDuel like $80 this past weekend.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck you for your bet.
Yeah, my fault.
It's all good.
But shout out
next
to
UFC event. Marcos, I'm gonna take your picks because he said his picks was right.
Taking anybody's picks but mine is the better idea. I don't know why y'all don't trust me on these things. That's like I'm asking for your picks so I can put your bets in because you actually hit bets. I don't.
Hey, I'm thinking Giannis isn't playing the first. I know the Bucks are underdogs at home for the first game on Friday. I want to say.
He went down and doing like a brisk walk down the court. That seemed bad.
Yeah, I think momentum and them being at home.
The Pacers,
I might. Yeah, the Pacers. I think they can get game 1. I would. I kind of like the plus money, but I think
the Pacers can get game 1, or you think the Bucks can get? Game 1?
I think the Pacers, if they're gonna get a game, it's the first one. Yeah. But if I'm taking betting wise, I can see like.
I feel like the Bucks are in the good positions to still win that first game though. Like if you know Giannis isn't going to be there ahead of time, it's different if it was like he went down like today or like during the first game. But like they're going to have time to prep for him not to be there.
Bobby Porter's about to drop 20.
Hey, I'm about to say, go ahead and take that Bobby Porter's over, nigga.
Yeah, Bobby Porter's.
What's that line you said the other day? He was like 32, 11.
He was 14 and 18. He had like 30 something.
Oh my God.
11 and 9.
Crazy. Yeah, take the Bobby Portis and the damn overs.
Yeah, I think the Clippers are going to get the Mavericks. I think the Mavericks are going to get the Clippers out of here.
It's been written.
Really?
I think I like the Mavericks to win that series.
They are locked in right now. I like that energy they got between their stars.
They're talking about Kawhi got like swelling in his knee right now too. He's a little banged
Bro, he
up.
had swelling in his knee since he was 5.
Good point.
Hey, I know some people slandered it, not everybody, but the NBA rolled out that like you got to play 65 games to get all the awards. Next thing you know, AD done played a career high. Kawhi played a career high.
I'm with you. I'm glad that I like that rule.
Niggas have never been healthier before. I love to see it. AD done played 76 like 52 games,
man. Like, bro, they want these fans. They want these regular, everyday people that work 9 to 5 to spend their hard-earned money to go see these people play. And then
AD's played 76 games, and it hasn't been like, oh man, he's like ass. He's having one of his better seasons playing 76 games. And the times that he does get hurt and like has to miss a game, it's like, oh, he got hit in the face and his fucking nose is swollen, or like somewhere it's like, okay, he probably shouldn't actually play, but he ain't missing games for the like, my booty hurt. I got to miss a week and a half.
What did you mean by that?
Last year he fell and hit his tailbone and missed like 2 weeks.
I seen something. Somebody posted a screenshot where like an injury report for an NBA game. Somebody had it was a glute and neck injury. I was like, God damn, that was
Jackson Hayes. He had a
there we go.
Throat injury.
Yeah, I'm like, you got to ask me, bro.
Don't list that I got a throat injury. It's one or the other, dog.
Even the Lamar Odom party
either. Just say my knee hurt. You got a booty and neck injury?
It wasn't ass. It was back spasms.
Oh, okay. I thought it was glutes.
And his fucking cheeks clapped into oblivion. Yeah, he got worked out.
Oh shit! No, that's funny.
Warriors getting their ass kicked right now.
Who?
Yay.
Warriors.
Tear it down. Tear it down.
Yeah, point totals alone, man. I was getting too horny.
No, you might still get the point total. It's 38-25.
It don't matter. The Lakers point did hit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, man. The fuck is going on out
That's
there?
like a dog fight.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I heard.
My dog be out there having a death orgy. They just be growling at each other.
Like a Brooke Valentine song.
Hey, yeah, fuck all that. Hey, man, this is a milestone episode. Hey, this is a milestone episode. This is episode 150.
Oh,
halfway to 300.
150.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's great. We really got 150 episodes.
How many active podcasts you think got 150 episodes?
Probably a lot of them.
I don't know. I feel like they be saying like 98% of podcasts make it to like 10 episodes and they give up.
Oh,
there is some number like that. I don't know if it's that high what you said, but I know
you go different. You go 150. That's all I'm saying.
No, you clearly said active podcast.
Yeah, we're active.
Disqualified that statement by saying that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there's a lot of active ones that just started last week. All the NBA player ones and shits be doing like 2 a month. They don't count. They ain't got 150. Yeah. No, we up there. We up there in the upper echelon. That's all I'm talking about. That's all that matters.
I feel it. No, it's been a road. We really are around. This is the time of year we started.
The football ones and then some other stuff we've done.
No, I think this is about the 3-year mark.
Yeah, I looked at the docket. You started the planning docket in March of 21.
Oh yeah, about 3-year mark.
3 years.
Yeah, time flies, bro. Holy shit,
it's crazy. It's crazy with
I know who time ain't gonna fly for.
Uh-oh.
One of my childhood, one of my
you putting them on okay. Golly.
God damn.
Hope they can get this in there.
40 years.
They get that nigga 40 years. What'd he do? What'd he do? And they gave him 40 years.
47 and the brother got 42.
You know how mad I think they said one of them got 36. You know how mad I'd be if I got 47. You go home 11 years earlier than me. Fuck you.
Dude, 11 years is a long time.
Yeah, Walla Walla.
I don't know where the fuck they're at, but I saw that. I was like, dog, 47 years is hella long. Like, think about it. Like,
I'm gonna keep it above 50. I'm killing myself.
All right, man.
I'm not about to do no 50 years in prison, nigga. I'm killing myself.
Think about all the books you can read though, and all the knowledge you can gain.
What am I gonna do with that information?
Oh, you might be over on Anderson Island.
No, yeah, you can.
That's what it is. And it's either Anderson Island or Mercer. Not Mercer, but
first off,
McNeil Island.
First off, you convert to Islam, gain knowledge of self.
You think Vietnamese people convert to Islam?
Huh?
That'd be Vietnamese people convert to Islam. That'd be fucking wild.
Going from fucking Buddha to Islam is insane.
Vietnamese Muslims is crazy.
He coming out calling you Ak.
Yeah, that's insane. No, I'm telling you, bro. You gain knowledge yourself. You go to Allah. You bang with that, and then you start reading all these books. But first off, you got to read the 48 Laws of Power.
Rich Dad Poor Dad for sure, knocking that out.
And then you start
Art of War.
And then you start learning to fight your own case. And then for his crime, they probably take like
The Spook Who Sat by the Door. That's definitely a prison book right there.
Y'all have given me 8 months worth of reading material. All right. we got 46 years and 4 months left to go.
Sir, that's why do you assume his reading level?
Harry Potter books.
That might take him some time.
You got to read the Harry Potter books.
Now you're
definitely got to read
Shogun. That's a book, right? Isn't that like a series of books?
I think Shogun was a book. I would read Lord of the Rings if I was in there. I'd do the Hobbit, the one book that like tells about all the backstory and shit. Because those are some long ass books. Yep. Yeah. I read Game of Thrones for my horny time.
That's crazy, bro. That's the thing. It's like, bro, like you really just only seeing like dudes for that long. That's insane. I don't want to. Yo, that is crazy.
Again, I am killing myself. I don't like niggas that much. No,
so you're saying you're not putting anything on his books, Jamal? That's what I'm getting from you.
Oh hell no.
No.
I should go stop by their house though. Just go tap in with the family. I know I ain't seen them in a minute. Say, hey,
wow.
See how the sisters look.
What prompted you to stop by today, Jamal? I was reading the newspaper. Old articles popped up. I don't know.
If you see the article that your man's got locked up, and you go see how his sisters look. That's wild.
Oh, they were cute.
That's the most Jamal thing I could think of. Actually, though. That's
I got something we can get behind. Hold on.
All right, man. What the fuck is this?
It's from the Washington State Department of Corrections. No,
I don't know why.
Okay, I'm gonna take it off this.
That was crazy.
Yo, what? All right, hold on. Let me read a little bit. Go back to it real quick.
Oh man,
are we shooting?
Nah, we don't need to talk about this. Is crazy.
Well, the PR,
the PREA. Just do your research on what that is. It's a federal program.
This is enough to stop me from ever going to prison. The fact that there's a page with frequently asked questions about prison rape.
Look, man.
Oh no. Nah.
Protect yourself at all times as we transition, because that's what they say when they start the UFC fights.
Oh wow. Holy fuck.
Protect your cheeks.
Oh my god. What a weekend that was. Part of what made me lose a bunch of money on FanDuel this weekend, UFC 300. A show-stopping event from start to finish. From the early prelims to the main event. There's probably only one fight that was a little slow. It was a good time. Y'all happen to check any of that out? I probably saw the clip that's going viral. That went viral from it.
I've seen a couple little highlights. I've seen the clip.
The clip.
Come stand here and get that ass whooped, brother.
To come hug the monster can on the ground.
Oh my god.
A wild sight.
I really, really respect when MMA fighters do that shit where it's like, hey, we're at the final round. We got like 10 seconds left. Let's just squabble it out. It's really nasty when it ends in a knockout. Because it's like, I feel like it's supposed to be symbolic of like, yeah, we're warriors. Don't get knocked out. That's nasty. What is being left out of context of that clip is that at the press event for this card, a fan asked a question that said, hey, Dana, they named a fighter that said this fighter wants the bonuses raised from 50K, because normally like fight of the night's 50K, performance of the night's 50K, and I think those are the two ones you can get. Fight of the night, both fighters get the $50,000, and the performance of the night, one person gets that. So Dana was like, what do y'all want to raise to? And everyone was like 300 because it's UFC 300, and so he raised the bonuses to 300K. So Max Holloway, the man who knocked out my boy, got $600,000 in bonus money.
Oh shit! Nice.
Wait, did he get the fight of the night and performance of the night?
And performance, yeah.
Oh, I know he's geek.
Christ. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way that you're talking about the payouts too, that might be most of the money he's about to get. That's crazy.
No, it's fight of the night. There's knockout of the night, and then there's performance of the night. So we got fight of the night and knockout.
God damn, 600.
Yeah. I know they be talking about they be broke. Like them fighters. And
he
stuff.
knocked him the fuck out too. Like he knocked him the fuck out.
And Jamal, you're not wrong, but the people who are taken care of are champions and former champions, and Max Holloway is a former champion. He defended the featherweight belt like 5 or 6 times or something.
Okay, so he's good. But I've seen some of them newer guys. They were like, man, I want $80,000, but I gotta pay my camp. And
no, it don't even be that. So the UFC is notorious. Like, so it used to be like 10 to show, 10 if you win.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Which you talking about? You did like a camp for like 5 months or something like that. So you got to have everybody travel down there with you, and you end up losing. Like, you're probably going to lose money on the event. It's probably up to like 15 now or something like that, but it's still some bullshit.
That is insane. They might as well just come work with me.
On the main cards at UFC events, they usually have what, like 4 fights on the main card?
4 or 5, yeah.
And then the prelims will be a bunch, right? Like,
yeah, so there's early prelims and there's prelims. The early prelims will be like 4 or 5, and the prelims will be like 4 or 5. So there's a lot of fights.
And this is the very anti-capitalistic mindset. I know that it doesn't matter. Like, how much would it really hurt the UFC to like pay these people like a regular amount of money? Like 10 to show, 10 to win. You're not losing nothing by giving them just 50 for being there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think in general having half of your pay locked behind you winning or losing the fight is insane, because the people in the seats don't disappear from being in the seats if I lost. Like,
yeah, they didn't already there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even like the people who show up late and not to see you, they still paid for the whole event.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. I mean, I think the bonus structure is fine though, but yeah, the whole like fight and win money thing is not cool.
Yeah.
Really. That's
I feel like their pay structure was so bad. Like,
yeah.
Like last year.
And they signed multi-fight contracts too, so it's real weird and real different from like boxing, whereas like boxing, like I think people do sign with like promotions, like they'll sign with Top Rank, so they do all their fights through Top Rank. But when it comes time to like, let's say it's like, I don't even know these people in the same division, but Canelo wants to fight David Haney or something. Yeah. They're going to like negotiate terms for that fight, and the pay will be unique to that fight. It's not like I signed this 5-fight contract for $70,000 a fight. Like that's how UFC works. Like with boxing, it's like you're unique to a promotion, but your pay just depends on the draw you can do for that event. So yeah, I don't know. I wonder how it is for boxing like undercarders though, because they're probably not negotiating as much. You're just trying to kind of ride the gravy boat a little bit. So
yeah,
I'm sure they're getting more than 10 bands.
I'm positive they're getting more than 10 bands.
Yeah,
maybe not the openers, but
dude, I didn't realize that till what's my man's he was beefing with Dana White. Was it Jake Paul or Logan Paul? Which one that was kind of the boxer one? Exposed all that. He was talking about they don't got insurance and why do you?
Yeah, he made it loud. It's been a problem though.
I didn't know. Yeah, I wasn't really aware of all that stuff till he was tweeting about it when him and Dana White were going back.
So, man, long time ago. This was back when I was in Germany. Dana White was doing this. I think he was doing it on YouTube. It might have been YouTube or UFC Fight Pass. It was a series called Looking for a Fight, and they would travel around to smaller like local MMA promotions and like watch fighters there. And like some of these markets they go to, the UFC would be coming there like maybe in a couple months or whatever like that. Yeah. And you see somebody liked on that card, and then basically they would probably end up on the prelim for the UFC card. So you figure like if UFC's in town, this is like my big chance to do something.
About to show up.
I'm about to show up. Then if my contract is 5 to fight, 5 to win, like that's fine because I think I'm going to parlay this into something else. But a lot of times it don't. So,
dude, they be getting the shit beat out of them too. You can take some life changing like damage, bro. Like your life's not gonna. You're definitely like nigga. Like 8 nice head kicks is definitely like a year off your life.
So a dude who fought on he's a veteran. A dude who fought on the prelim, Jim Miller. He actually fought on UFC 100 and UFC 200. He's the only person that was on the card who had been on both of those other cards. He's like old as shit. I think he's like 42 or something. He ended up getting like 27 stitches or something, broke his hand and broke his toe and lost. I don't know what he got paid, but he didn't get any performance bonuses. So
yeah, not enough for 27 stitches.
Yeah, and he looks like shit right now. Like it's bad.
Definitely taking some time off your life. Mm-hmm. Hey, if you could see like if like in real life, if we had like a health vitality, like a life bar, like a video game.
Oh no, I'm turning that shit off. Fuck no. I can't change it, right? I can't put more in there.
And it would fuck up on stuff that you don't realize. Like you drink a little bit, you have a crazy night at the bar, and it's like it took like 6 months off. You're like, what the fuck?
You sitting down with your old lady. He's like, hey, you want to have a glass of wine tonight? It's like, sure, yeah, let's do it. And then you just see your bar go do 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 do. Like, what the fuck?
Or like it's a random day and you're walking around and it's like, hey, why did like 75 years just come off? You know you're about to just die in a couple minutes. Nah, I'm good.
Woo!
Nah, I'm good. I'm about to have a heart attack. No thanks.
You play in a turkey bowl. You lost like 6 years. Like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And what if that was like your mutant power? Like you could see other people's health bars. Like, would you tell them?
That would be fire.
If people would pay for that information.
Would you tell them?
Yes.
If they paid me if they really wanted to.
There's no good answer.
You could tell people, then they'll probably start you start proactively, try to prolong your life, like doing better, exercising, eating better.
Yep.
But what if it's one of them things that you can't adjust? Like, what if what you're seeing is basically like it's like a what's the sand thing?
For all that.
No, it's just
hourglass.
An hourglass. Yeah, you're seeing like an hourglass of how much they have left. So no matter what they do, more sand doesn't go back up top.
Well, yeah, but you could slow down the dropping of the sand though, because
that's not how hourglasses work.
And doing drugs, they're like, okay.
I'm saying it's like a final destination thing.
He's saying if you remove that,
yeah, it's like a final destination thing where
it don't matter.
Their time is their time and it's just set. Like it's already accounting for the fact that when you tell them they're going to try to do these things to better themselves, and it just is what it is.
If people want to know, yeah, just give me $500.
I feel like that fee.
I would tell people to fuck with them. Like you get a couple right. I'm like, hey nigga, you got 5 minutes left. And they're like, what?
Nah, tell them the wrong date.
How you get them to believe you though? That you can actually see that.
You just got to hit on a couple.
You have them follow you around. Find an old person.
Okay.
And
like they will die in 6 weeks and 2 days. Then if that happens, they gotta believe.
Then you're an accessory. You're a suspect.
Like a famous person or something.
All
somebody
right.
that's like, they will die this exact date. It's like, oh shit, he's right. And then you can turn it into a business on some Miss Cleo shit. R.I.P.
Yeah, you just be like TMZ and be outside their house right before it happens. Like, I got the first scoop. They did.
Oh shit! I would love to have definitely come up like that. You see, she's getting a movie.
I think it already came out. Miss Cleo? Yeah. Or are you talking about a movie or like the documentary that they did about it?
Not the documentary. It's like a movie, and you will never guess who's playing her.
Zazie Beetz.
That's crazy. No, nigga. That's a terrible guess. Do you have a guess, Tyrell?
I said Raven-Symoné.
That's why. That's a funnier guess, but no. I'm gonna give you guys a hit.
Queen Latifah.
Nah, you're getting a little closer.
Nia Long.
Nah, it's too sexy to be Miss Cleo.
Oh.
No disrespect to Miss Cleo.
I haven't seen Miss Cleo in a minute.
Lauryn Hill.
Nah, I'm gonna give you a hint.
Nigga, I know that's not who I think it is.
Uh-oh.
I just looked it up, man. You better.
Hey, I'll tell you this. I would have smacked off GP in the 90s.
Cash doll.
I know this ain't who I think it is. Let me go to the IMDb.
I'll smack her right now. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, right? Because I think
I need to know, man. Y'all leaving me out.
Gary Gray has directed it. I think.
Nigga, it's Cenat Lathan.
Wait, what?
Oh, I was close. When I said Nia Long, why didn't you say something?
I saw Lady of Rage when I saw something online.
Rough and stuff with the Afro puffs?
Wait,
yes,
you smacked off GP in the 90s. That's
Baby D.
Wait a minute.
You in the smack Lady of Rage in the 90s off GP?
Baby D?
Oh, she wasn't ugly.
Baby D.
Yeah. If you look up Lady of Rage in like 94 with a Death Row shirt on, she looked like she was kind of thick. She had good hair.
Okay, so I only think of her from Friday After Next. I'd never seen her from the 90s.
Even on Friday, if we go back to that time and I see like Lady of Rage, like it's
I would say, Friday After Next was like 2000.
Or next Friday. Yeah, what? I'll smack Lady Rage off GP. Nigga, she opened up Doggy Style, bro. Maybe the best rap album ever. I'll tap those.
I mean, she got a couple looks. She got a couple looks. Most of the looks are scary. Most of the looks like she beat my ass. No,
like oh shit, I got lucky.
It's less that she's ugly and more that I'm afraid. Yeah, she looked like Meg in the face, but like her hands also kind of look like mine.
Yeah, she be looking good at some.
But this what I looked up is there's a series coming out, a drama series about Miss Cleo coming out, and Cenat Lathan's supposed to be in it.
Oh no,
not supposed to. She's the star. Both of those are funny picks in the complete opposite direction. Like Lady Rage kind of looks like her. It makes sense. I could see her playing.
I'm still Googling. I'm trying to see what he saw.
Yeah. I mean, if you go to her Google,
Jamal, you got to send us the picture you're talking about that made you say that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I didn't see it.
I mean, there was a couple older pictures. I looked her up in 1998, and they brought up some older stuff that was. It's probably the same pictures.
But when I say off GP, it's kind of like it's not terrible.
Yeah, hold on.
It's like it's like everything that comes with it. Like it's like a stat. It's like she opened up on Doggy Style.
Like this picture right here, we can work with it.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, all right.
It's just I just think of her like this one.
It's
that's terrifying.
That's scary.
Yeah, no, I'm smacking those off GP. Come on, bro. That's Lady Ray. She's a legend. Fuck out of here.
Oh, you got that.
Yeah. That's like the niggas was on
you might
Twitter
get reverse
this
smacked
week.
off GP.
They're
hearing me out
Caitlin Clark off GP.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I was like, no, she's like Mel Gibson. Bro.
I'm glad you brought her up though. Because her getting drafted number 1 overall, as expected, has everybody bringing up the wage scale more so than in years past. And that shit is crazy to see when you see their whole first contract broken down. It's also crazy to see if you like think about breaking your money down in like a 4-year contract. Because seeing like 4 years, $330,000, it's like, damn, that's like a lot of money. That's less than I'm going to make in 4 years though. So like, it is a difference, especially when you see the NBA contract. It's 4 years.
Don't say you're going to do the endorsements thing. It's not all of them.
No,
it is not. There was 4 rounds last night.
4 rounds?
Yeah.
Yes,
bro. So the number 1 pick. So basically, picks 1 through 4 share like a scale, and then like it tiers down from there. Yeah. But basically, picks 25 through 36 all make the same amount of money, and they make basically $65,000 a year.
That's not bad. If the top chick is getting like 78, I'm getting 65, and I suck compared to her. Cool,
it's crazy that the top chick getting 76.
Well, and the other part is like you said, the ones at the bottom, they're probably not going to make a team.
Yeah, they're not going to be on the team because the chicks that are like 11 might not stay on the team.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. But yeah,
I just saw it today because I did a fantasy basketball league off the random, and I had picked up Elena Delle Donne off the free agency that she just decided she's not going to play basketball this year. It's just a wild thing to me. You can just do that in the WNBA. Like, no, I'm sitting this one out.
I remember when she was college because I remember she was kind of.
I hella thought she was retired already.
I think she's the only player to ever hit a 50, 40, 90 over there.
God damn.
Yeah. Does she play overseas or anything like that?
No, I mean I knew she had went over to, I believe, Washington or Delaware. She was over on the East Coast because she has a sister who has like some type of medical issue. She wanted to be close to her. Okay. So yeah, I know that was a thing.
But yeah, other than that, I am kind of excited to see some of these girls play though. I'm excited to see the Camila Cardozo and Angel Reese combo in Chicago.
We will be going to the Chicago Sky game.
Yeah, they definitely both got to figure out something on offense. Angel got to get a jump shot like hell because that's a lot of action in the paint, and the women at that level can actually ball. Like you can't just stuff it like that. So, yeah. But I'm happy for that though. I feel like hustle is one of the things that has to translate. And Angel got that and defensive timing like a motherfucker. So I mean, it's
the rebounds that they're about to grab together about to be something stupid.
Exactly. So I think they got they picked up a shooter late too, who's supposed to be like real nice from the corner. So you figure you got 2 bigs who can get in there and bang, probably set some screens and get that shooter open. I don't know who else is on that Chicago team at this point though, because I know their point guard Quigley is on the Ace. She's in New York now, and then obviously Candace Parker's no longer there either. Right. So we'll see.
Marina Mabry, Diamond DeShields. I know
Diamond DeShields.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if these girls are good.
I'm going to 2 games this season coming up. I'm going to that Sky game
and the
Indiana Fever.
Dog, the Storm low-key got a squad though. I mean, man, like
I might go to a couple.
My boo, Gabby Williams,
Maggle. I can't remember. Gabby Williams. She's like the 11th lady on the team.
Yeah, that's why I think it's kind of realistic.
You're not wrong.
I just got to catch her like Mobar or one of them little spots down there one night.
Yeah, you for sure can take her on a trip. Not the other way around.
Yeah.
Is that a bar where you'd be friendly towards you in?
Huh? Take her on a trip where?
No, I'm asking about the bar.
Would you be allowed to hit on her in the bar that she's in?
Is it in Capitol Hill?
I don't think she's damn, she kind of looked like it a little bit, but no, she entertained it.
Okay. You might be a sneaky link.
If I could, I'm telling you, bro, if I catch her in a bar,
she definitely looks like it. She's wearing a suit in this picture.
Yeah, but I've seen her like dressed up as like like on like some feminine shit too. Not that like a woman in a suit ain't feminine, because there's like women's suits. I'm talking about
Hillary Clinton.
Okay. Damn bitch suits. Nah, I definitely try and bag. I think I
she
get
only
it,
has
man.
100,000 followers. Oh, she's French.
Absolutely.
She's playing for the French.
Yeah, come on, man.
But nah, man.
I make her laugh 3 times where I'm in there.
In the immediate effect Caitlin Clarke is having on the league, though, man. So the WNBA season is 40 games. The Indiana Fever have 36 nationally televised games of their 40 games.
God, shout out to that.
Yes,
damn,
that's
I'm gonna check them out a couple times. I want to see her play.
They got the last 2 number 1 picks. They got Aaliyah Boston too. So I mean, shit, they better be building towards something.
Yeah.
Oh, we in there.
That's gonna be the one ticket you got to pay for, though. I think they said their average ticket price last year for WNBA tickets was like $45. It's up to like $96 now.
Ooh,
it's a ticket now.
I don't know if I'm spending the hundo.
Oh wow!
Not to go to the CP.
Okay, let me see. Don't call it the CP. Okay, Fever at Storm on May 22nd is $90 to get in the door.
God,
right now.
How much is
they have $1,400.
Sheesh, for who? Who doesn't see the Fever?
Yeah, Fever at Storm. You can get you can get a high 100 level seat for 108, like behind the backboard.
Oh, they bet.
Anything on the sides like 5, 3. Yeah, they're taxing for those.
How's the food in there? They got Shaq's Big Chicken, don't they?
I
think they got Shaq's Big Chicken in there.
That's at oh yeah, I think you might be right actually. Yeah, I think you're right. Let me look.
Look at some Aces tickets. I need to go see Asia Wilson.
That might be the one to do.
Yeah, I plan to do that one. Those are 55 in the door. You can get like low 100 level for 120 like on the side. Like
no, I'm saying go to Vegas and do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not.
Oh yeah, that too.
Go see that's gonna be a ticket. You try to see like Aces versus the Fever or something.
Yeah. Bam Adebayo to fight me for her love.
Basically, every single game for the Storm, except for the Mercury, is like $40 to $50 to get in, except for the Fever. Those are at least $90 tickets.
Well, tickets are becoming cheaper, like on game day and like closer to the.
Hey Jamal, I'm just gonna tell you right now, they play the Sky on July 5th and July 7th, which means they're about to be in town for the weekend. So you do have a shot to shoot your shot with Angel Reese.
Oh man,
4th of July weekend.
I'm just gonna tell her, hey man, I respect your game.
I can save you, baby.
Well, not even that. Like she just, hey man, just tell her, just take a chance, man.
What if you approach her and she just like grabs your cheeks?
Oh, that'd be fire.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we in there.
The fuck off me.
I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be like the memes, man. Hey man, when I be acting like Drusy when I trap her.
Hey, is that the only team too? That's crazy to be in town for the weekend. That's the only team that they play Dallas Saturday and Monday too.
She could definitely come back to the crib and chill. Ain't that much shit out there to do like that.
She ain't doing shit on Saturday. She might have practice in the morning or something.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna have Angel Reese in Tacoma. That's crazy.
Hey, I'll send you $1,000.
Hey, Angel Reese is fire, bro.
You bring Angel Reese.
What's your plan to run into her? Well, I need to hear this.
We're about to go to the game and get course.
Yeah, we go to a game and then
he's gonna yell, "Hey, Joe!"
I'm gonna have a sign. I gotta make a sign first.
Ew. It's to your pay stub.
She was like the 7th pick, so
yeah, she get into it. We know she got. She got the Reebok deal and all the NIL.
We're not talking about that. We didn't do all this for people. We talk about how much money she's not making.
I'm just making my sign. I think what would I put on the sign for injuries to get her attention?
When you Google WNBA Draft, the first thing that pops up is an ESPN article with the picks by. The second thing that pops up is a Fox News article that says Caitlin Clarke's boyfriend has a 3 emoji response to Iowa Star's outfit at the draft.
She has a boyfriend?
Yeah, she dates her coach's son.
What warrants that response, Blake? Why'd you say?
I didn't know. She's like I thought she was like more. Not that you can't be focused on your sport and have like a significant other. I just thought like she was like all the way locked in. I didn't even know. Oh, his last name was McCaffrey.
Yeah,
that's a dangerous white man.
I thought you was hinting that she might be something else.
What would she be, Jamal? What were you thinking?
I thought you were saying that she was a member of the community.
What community? The women's basketball community?
Caitlin Clarke jersey sells past Trevor Lawrence's for the most ever in any draft night.
Are you serious? That's funny as fuck.
That's do better.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. We get our throwbacks. Oh man, I can't wait for them just to pop up on the.
Shits look hard.
That Josh Allen jersey is getting copped. And I'll get another player too. I don't know, but I'm that 41 Josh Allen throwback.
Just matching Edward. Oh, that's hard. Yeah.
Nah, that's just about to be tough.
His location has changed to Indianapolis, Indiana. That's funny. You trying to let them know I'm here.
I'm here.
Respect me.
Funny. That's funny.
Did you guys like those new Jets jerseys? We'll talk about jerseys.
Oh, he goes to Butler. Yeah, I did, but it ain't a needle mover. I thought they were good though.
What about those new Texans ones? Did you guys like the new Texans jerseys?
I didn't see the whole thing. They didn't put the whole thing out, did they? Pictures
of them leaked.
They did a little side leak. You know what? So hold on, I got to get back to my man's. He entered the transfer portal and transferred to Butler, so that's why he's in Indiana.
He's
about the loser.
Yeah, I was gonna say he came from Iowa because I'm pretty sure he's the coach's son. He played there.
Yeah, he played at Iowa. He transferred. No, she gone.
Hey, he knew better. That's actually impressive.
Oh,
but I mean, I guess if you ain't doing shit else, what's the difference between going to Iowa and fucking Butler?
I didn't know Butler was out there. I had no idea.
Yeah, but I mean, the difference is you was the coach's son at one, so you probably had some guaranteed tick.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's nice like that.
Now, these Houston jerseys are kind of whatever. I feel like teams keep making their jerseys.
They're starting to look too similar to other like the Seahawks. Like I know when the Seahawks got those new jerseys, our last jerseys kind of had that same kind of look. But
these are what you saw.
Yeah, that's
I saw that snippet. Yeah, they so they didn't show the red, which was crazy last year. They got to show the whole thing. When's the date?
Really hard.
When's the date supposed to come to show the whole thing?
Leak pick. How about a real photo? Oh, that was March 18th. I just seen something from the other day, but
I feel like Nike kind of slacking off on these jerseys they've been making, man.
Nah, there's no other pictures. Yeah, it just feels like it gets lazier and lazier.
Yeah, because the Cardinals, those new jerseys where they finally started wearing those last year, right? And those are lazy as fuck to me. They're super plain.
Tell me, I'm about to put something up. Tell me if this is a color rush or is this
same with Atlanta?
Sporting Goods just leaked this shit.
Is it for Houston?
Those black Washington Commanders jerseys are fucking hard though. Those black ones.
But it's the colorway more than anything.
So did they have this last year? This don't look familiar.
No, that's the new.
Okay, so they didn't.
It doesn't have the stripes on there, so.
Yeah, it's hella plain. Like
this, it reminds me of Atlanta.
Yeah,
it literally looks like a Falcons jersey.
Yeah, it does like a Falcons jersey.
Teams should just start wearing their throwbacks again. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't have the other colors. Oh, what is this?
Their red jerseys are always hard.
This is a shirt. Never mind. I led y'all astray. I apologize.
Jersey.
What's y'all favorite old school NFL jersey?
There's so many good ones. I like all the Chargers like throwback ones. Honestly, seeing your guys the ones that you guys are putting out again, those are fucking hard. I forgot how dope those.
They look a lot better now than I remember for sure.
Yeah,
it's just hard.
I like the black Falcons Vic one. That's always going to be a classic.
That is a classic. Yes, that's elite.
I do like the old Seahawks ones for sure. I like what they did this last year. How they brought them back with the blue. Yeah. That was tough.
Those are nice. That's a good one.
The only thing I didn't like about the new ones is they weren't that like shiny material they used to use back in the day, and they were like actual cotton. When you see them in person, they don't look that tight, but on just the colorway is crazy.
I'm gonna get that Bobby Wagner one he had last year though. He a dog.
I like the Philly like Kelly Green ones that they wore.
Those are fucking hard.
Those are bad.
Those are nice.
Yeah, that's good stuff. We'll have some good. Hey, you know when they did that? There was some fire shit that came out that year when they did like the AFC throwback stuff, the AFL throwback stuff, like the Patriots like red one with the dude hiking the ball on the helmet. Yeah. That shit was fire. The Broncos.
I used to fuck with those the Bumblebee jerseys that the Steelers used to wear.
You're a sick bitch. You're
those was all right. Those were all right.
Y'all are disgusting.
The prison joints. Those were straight.
Those jail jerseys. Not because the Packers got that nasty one too. That
Packers got the blue one out of nowhere.
And then the Jets got a nasty like blue and gray.
Yeah, the Favre had that. Favre and Sanchez had that one on. I feel like
it's
a weird crossover.
Revis in it. That and I think my
I like the
favorite
49ers one too.
49ers is a good one.
Broncos had a good AFL throwback.
Oh yeah, the ones the like rookie.
Yeah, the blue ones, right?
I think so. Hold on.
Because it was a different shade of blue from what the
No, Broncos had this fucking brown shit. Never. Oh, this is ugly.
Okay, I remember somebody had a brown one.
I like the Broncos orange one. I don't know what the fuck I just pulled up. Yikes.
Oh, yep. I remember that one.
Because
I remember them socks. I used to make them wear the socks with a different jersey. I'm mad.
Oh, he twisted the socks. That's tough. Ooh, that's tough.
That's nasty. I'm a Buccaneers creamsicle jersey nigga, man. Those are so hard to me.
Those are good.
Those have grown on me over the years.
Yeah, this joint right here, the Elway joint.
Yeah, I like the Broncos one with like the D with the Bronco coming out the side.
Yeah. Oh, the Bills ones that inspired. Woo.
Yeah.
There's some
heat. Oilers is a classic jersey.
Oilers is a classic
that OJ Simpson used to play in. Those were a good one. Shout out to OJ.
Yep. R.I.P. Looking up at us.
R.I.P. Looking up from to us.
Hey, he's definitely looking up.
OJ was the quickest death I've ever seen people take a fucking complete heel turn on. Like I know people have like seemed like to kind of come back to OJ a little bit over the last few years. So you see him talked about positively.
We talk about me. It took me
mostly you.
It took me all of 2 minutes to throw out my opinion of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
You didn't even see one of the like fake like, oh man, he reformed. People were just like, fuck you. Ooh, that bitch die again.
That shit is crazy.
Hey man,
God damn, Johnny Cochran, you a bad man.
Johnny Cochran was that nigga.
Hey, I think
99 overall lawyer,
shit,
bro.
Niggas needed a win back then. Hell yeah, 99 overall lawyer.
You got him and Snoop off. Pause.
You had 99 with the morale boost that put us rating up 5 more.
Yeah,
not the moral boost, of course. It didn't have.
I mean, hey, it's a lawyer of a lawyer, dog. You're there to defend the client or prosecute.
Being a defense lawyer is a job for sure.
Win the game.
He won it all right.
Either way, no, that phone call did it for me. I was like, hell no, this is crazy.
Yeah, I feel like I don't remember hearing that. That's one of the things I feel like I missed. I watched the documentary and the fucking thing. I don't remember hearing the phone call.
I watched the first episode of the FX show just this week with Cuba.
You didn't watch it when it was coming on?
Oh, I think I might have been overseas when that was happening.
You were. Yeah, you for sure. Because that came out in like 2016, 2017, I think.
Yeah, so I was keeping up with that.
That show is very good. You're going to enjoy it. And you're about to see how fucking wild-ass racist them cops were.
Yo,
they found like a shrine to the KKK, and he was like, I mean, I don't see the problem. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Nah, they were
fucking wild.
Yeah, David Duke understudies.
They overplayed their hand.
Yeah, and then they were like, yeah, we took all the evidence to our house. I mean, we brought it back eventually.
Yeah, they were fucking wild. That was like, damn.
Yeah, cops was wild. Fuck you, Mark Furman.
Got free.
Jesus Christ.
They found him.
That's the cop named Mark Furman.
Yeah, you look him up. I think he is like a David Duke understudy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, we took the evidence home for research. Like, oh yeah, this nigga's definitely not going to jail.
Yeah,
we finna put it to him.
Yeah, I think they might have said that at one point.
To finish up the uniform, I like the orange Dolphins jerseys they had too.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Ronnie Brown era, Pat White
jerseys were definitely better back in the day.
Yeah,
like a lot of sports jerseys might have been better back in the day.
I feel like it's pretty across the board.
I think we got more variety now. I don't hate it.
We got more variety now.
I'm thinking of like how every NFL team has like 4 jerseys. I feel like nowadays, and they just introduced the rule now where they can have I think a third helmet. So there's more variety throughout the teams, and they might just randomly go back and play with a jersey from the 80s out of nowhere sometimes too. I feel like that'd be happening.
You guys even got all the cool jerseys. Our team's jerseys are fucking weak as fuck, man.
We don't have no fucking cool jerseys. Our jerseys all look the same.
What are you talking about? Those white ones with the gold letterings?
We don't use that one no more.
You guys wore them last year. Nigga, yeah, you did. Nigga,
whatever we wear now has to go with that black helmet that has the fleur-de-lis in the middle part.
So I know you guys got your regulars, but I know you guys had like that alternate you guys was wearing, like the white. That's like primarily white. With like,
you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of we had a throwback one that was black with like 2 gold stripes on the sleeve.
Yeah,
that's what we don't wear no more.
I'm talking about the one that's white with the gold letters. That shit is hard.
Y'all done had like actual jersey changes like 6 times in the last 10 years.
Bad teams be switching, man. And them
so don't talk about y'all don't have no cool ones. That's
you guys have had. The Jaguars might have had more jerseys than any NFL team I could actually think of.
It's between us and the. Let me see who switches a lot.
Especially an expansion team too. That's crazy.
You guys have changed at least 3 times since. You had one jersey when Bortles got there, and then you changed with Bortles. And
remember before Bortles got there, we switched after. We switched in 2008. Those white with just like the curvy stripes on the side.
You guys have had like 6 jersey combos in the last 20 years.
Y'all might have had the worst helmets of all time, though.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
That transition helmet?
Nah, that shit's hard. I don't care.
That shit was garbage.
Nah, that shit was tough.
I kind of liked it. I like it had the matte black in the front.
Yeah, and it transitioned to the gold.
Don't hype him.
Nah, that shit was hard.
But it crazy. To a shiny gold. It transitioned to like some shiny ass gold.
That shit was buzz. That's the Justin Blackman joint.
Fuck Justin Blackman, dog.
Don't say that. That's rude.
I've ever seen besides Josh Gordon.
They both have comment too. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, Josh Gordon kind of beat his demons a little bit.
I remember we drafted Justin Blackman.
What is Justin Blackman doing now?
He should be a tight end in the USFL. You're really trying to get it in.
That nigga works at not Dunder Mifflin, Miller Lite. That nigga's a Miller Lite tester.
He didn't have to pay y'all back, did he?
I don't know what the fuck he did. I just remember they said like a bunch of team scouts around him when they went to like go like scouting combine stuff, and they said this nigga was at the bar every day for hella long.
All right, you got to go where the people at.
He'd be at the bar a whole work shift. Like, damn, this nigga's been at the bar for 8 hours.
All right.
He's getting inducted into the Oklahoma State Hall of Fame this year.
I'm looking at a picture of him as an Oklahoma State game from last year. He definitely looked like he's lived a life, but he looked pretty normal. He wearing some shoes that make me think he might have some financial issues. Yeah.
You guys remember how excited I was when we drafted him? I thought, it was a wrap.
Oh, for sure. He was that guy.
He was a fucking factor.
Couldn't tell me shit.
Oh, because like before him, they had Dez Bryant. I was like, yo, this nigga might be better than Dez.
I feel like there wasn't a might. I think it was like, okay, you thought Dez was nice. We got the better one. It felt like one of the Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase situation.
Yeah,
like, he was nice, but he wasn't good enough to come out, and you're about to really see how good he was.
Who was there? Because that was not Mike Glenn. They had the old quarterback. That was
Brandon Weeden.
Brandon Weeden. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought Brandon Weeden was gonna be a solid quarterback in the league. I thought he was gonna come in
until you remembered he was 29 years old.
Look at the shit y'all hype, man.
Oh, okay. The back.
Nah, that's hard. Nah, it's not looking shiny. Nah, that shit's hard. I don't give a fuck.
That shit's like a spray paint job, dog.
Nah, you need your.
That's how Jamal's PlayStation looks right now.
That's crazy.
Jesus, man.
It's funny how much the league changed. Look how big the nigga's pads are as a receiver.
I missed those jerseys. Those jerseys were hard, bro.
Do you have one of these?
Yeah, I got a couple. I just don't got a white one. I got a teal one and the black one.
Who do you have in the black ones?
I got a black Fournette.
Okay, that's a good one.
I got a teal.
You got a Bortles.
I got a teal Ramsey and a teal Bortles.
So it was teal in the middle here, and then what was this outside part?
Like black.
Is black?
Black, I think, something like that.
I'll never forget the day I discovered Jamal had multiple Blake Bortles jerseys. That was so.
And I got because I got the gold colorless jersey too.
He was sold, boy.
I fucked with those gold color, the honey mustard, the McDonald's hot mustard. They literally were honey mustard.
Oh my goodness!
Couldn't tell him shit about Bortles.
He was second in the league of touchdown passes 1 year. I remember arguing with niggas like, "Oh, he's not better than Matt Stafford."
I knew he was going to go to Matt Stafford.
Hey, while we're speaking about shit colored jerseys, Blake, do you have the video for this shit video?
Ooh, buddy, do I? I just showed it to Bree. My wife runs marathons, and she could not believe that this man not only finished the race with shit down his legs, but then decided to broadcast it.
She's the only person I know that runs marathons, so she's the first person I thought of. If she be running, she's with child. Yeah,
no, this has never happened to her. So hold on.
After she told you, she be wearing a diaper. No, I'm
joking. So I guess this man Davis Clarke is some sort of influencer. I'm not really sure. Yeah. I never heard of him until this video.
About him on TikTok.
All right. So we're not platforming him if he's a nasty man. We're just trying to show that he did some wild shit. He ran the Boston Marathon, which is like it's the big event Super Bowl for marathon runners. And he finished, but had a little mishap. I don't know Brown win, but
he is a nasty man, regardless of what we're platforming.
Yeah.
Gave it out to everything I have for the people. 256. I shit my pants. Like crazy.
Shit.
I'm going after it all day, every day for the people. 2 hours, 56 minutes, man, people. Gave it out to I'm
that's
going
an
after
impressive
it
mile
all day.
for
My pants
marathon time. But he shit all over himself.
Yeah, he got the doo-doo battery.
256.
That's
oh my god.
Bro, the shit is like wrapped around. It looks like bloody shit too, like kind of red.
He's got shit in his socks for sure.
Yo, that's crazy.
Hey, you need to stay 500 feet away from me during this race. Where you have shit.
That is a biohazard.
Ain't it onto your legs?
What if like he's like the last person in front of you and you about to hit your PR and you just need to get past him? And then you gotta like
I'm gonna find a way to sprint.
You gotta draft in the shit.
Oh, people were saying that this is like a common thing, which I'm thinking, is it like a common thing that happens and no one would ever fucking tell anyone about? Or is it not actually a common thing?
Funnily enough, when I was trying to look this video up or an article about it to send it to my wife, I typed Boston Marathon runner pooped, and there was a video of a runner pooping in somebody's yard. But apparently, because like running gets your like digestive system moving and makes you have to go. So if you didn't, if you carb loaded and didn't clear out the tank prior to getting out there, like you may have I would also imagine that most people would be like, hey man, I know there's like 50 porta potties along this route. I'm just going to stop somewhere and take a shit. Well, based on the consistency that we're seeing on my man's legs, and we've had this on screen for a while now, it's kind of crazy. I think he might have chanced it. I think that's what might have happened. Yeah, it pushed his way out. And the crazy thing that he was able to finish, because I don't know if y'all have ever had a moment where you're like doing something you didn't wipe good enough right before. No, where you didn't like wipe good enough right before. Ooh, the chafe.
Like, hey, this is uncomfortable. I need to double back to the bathroom. There ain't no way I'm finishing a marathon. Yeah, like you get up and you start walking. You're like, nah. We need to finish this. He finished a marathon in record time.
Hey, y'all ever wiped y'all ass with y'all opposite hand? Like your hand y'all don't use for nothing? Y'all like, because we're all right-handed, right?
Yeah.
So
I've had a hand tattoo on my right hand, and I've injured my hand. Both times I couldn't stick it in my ass. So. And I said what I meant.
I don't know.
No, I
Yeah, I never have. I've never wiped my ass with my left hand before.
You know, that's
kind of crazy.
Jamal,
to think about, right?
Jamal, don't you also have a tattoo on your right hand?
Yeah.
What's your other on your left?
No, that's on my right hand. I'm a real dick.
You were sticking your freshly minted tattoo in the toilet? It's kind of crazy.
It was the toilet. Like, nigga, I sit up a little bit. I wipe my ass with my right hand.
Oh, wait, you stand up when you wipe your ass?
No, I'm saying if I had to, I sit up a little bit. Nigga, if you're on the toilet, you gotta like scoot up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, but I mean, that's what I mean by going in the toilet.
Like,
back in the
no,
toilet.
standing straight up, wiping your ass is crazy.
That's what I thought you meant when I stand up a little bit.
Nah.
Yeah, y'all will experience this one day when y'all have kids, but toddlers like around the 3-year-old age, after they go to the bathroom, especially if you have a girl, they will get up off the toilet and like squat on the floor. And when he said he stood up, that's exactly what I was thinking. There's no fucking way.
That makes sense because they can't stick their hand back there really to like reach everything they need to get.
They can, but I don't know. They just don't trust it.
The neck area ain't all the way there. They got some things to figure out.
That was so long ago. Yeah, my hand wasn't hurting that damn bad that I couldn't wipe my ass.
But I'm just thinking if it's an open wound on your hand, I wouldn't want to stick it in the toilet. But
but like,
teach their own.
It's not. I don't know.
Teach their own, my brother.
Y'all inked up, man.
Shitty hands.
I want to get another tattoo, but it's just whenever I start getting ready to think, I'm like, man, that shit hurting. I'm not trying to be itchy. Fuck that shit.
It does hurt.
I say that every time.
I'm done.
That's why I be going like 3-4 years in between.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do think though. I think I'm getting my neck tatted or something on my neck. That should be random. I know.
You about to get a bitch's lips tattooed on your neck or something?
Yo, no lie, I would do that if I fuck with a chicken. I could be convinced to do that.
You should get like the Air Jordan Wings logo, like right here.
Why Why the fuck would I do that?
Because real.
I don't hoop.
Oh yeah, or get the Young Money like the J.R. Smith.
Oh yeah. Okay. Just get YSL tatted on my neck.
What are you gonna get? Yeah, what would you put on your neck?
I don't know. That's what I be thinking. That's why I be like, man, I want a tattoo, but I'm not sure what I want.
You should just get paws tattooed on your neck.
That's insane. Like the only things that I know I do want to get done, I gotta get rest in peace of my grandma's name, and like I do gotta get rest in peace of like two of my homies' names, and I don't know. After I get my 3 serious things, then I'll probably
put those on your neck.
Are you gonna do a rest in peace section?
I'll probably I don't know what I would do though.
Are you gonna spread them out?
Probably your grandma your grandma got to get top priority, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got to put her somewhere.
Definitely got to put Graham Games up there.
Yeah,
put her somewhere.
I don't know. Then I'll probably get fucking Static Shock tatted on my calf.
That's great. Do that. Do them all the same session. Actually, like, dude, I need these 3 rest in peace, and then I need Static Shock on the trash can lid right here.
I was just thinking like, Ma, just keep my right leg for like cartoon and like anime shit. Because I already got shit on here anyway. So
hey, yeah, that would be kind of tight. A static shock tattoo could be kind of lit. You gotta look like him. You could, freak that into something else.
The fuck up, nigga.
Yeah, the tattoo artist think you doing you a favor and make you Static Shock on your leg.
Like, nigga,
kind of lit. Give him the little Kratos beer that Jamal got. Yeah,
bro. That the guy that did my shit, his page started to get like super popular on like IG and Twitter. He just opened up another shop in Dallas. You got
your ink on there?
You gotta go back so you can get.
Yeah, my shit. I think my shit is on the page. I got tagged in some of the stuff on there.
Yeah,
but I gotta figure it out. Next time I get something, it'll just be hella random. I just hit the group chat like, "Hey, I just got this tatted on me." It'll be like a Tuesday afternoon.
You should get Fly Tatted Sky to tattoo you.
We get a spider web on my elbow.
Black Ink Crew, nobody.
Oh my god, no.
I remember when some dude on Black Ink got exposed for taking like gooch videos.
Excuse me?
That was cool, I think.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was looking for the gooch videos? Like they wanted the gooch videos from him?
No, like he was
sending gooch videos.
Yeah, he was like standing up and then he's like moving the camera around like this and shit. He's like recording his asshole and this gooch. It's like, bro, what are you doing?
I never seen the video. I just knew that he got exposed for sending them. Thank you for enlightening us, Jamal. Appreciate it.
There's a market for everything. We should be respectful.
Shout out to inclusivity.
Speaking of which, in markets, some folks done forgot how the fucking game works, and we are seeing that live and right now. I do not know what happened. I thought that when folks enter a certain line of work, they agree to terms and conditions of that line of work, but it appears that is not the case. Mr. Twitch himself, Cenat, is in the news right now for a dispute that he is having with a lady of the night, but not really of the night. The lady of the OnlyFans,
lady of the blade,
yes, of the oldest profession. Apparently, the $5,000 that he paid her was not enough to keep her silence. Folks, this is why NDAs exist.
Bitch, what do you want? He did say he had to sign an NDA, which he said he's going to sue her over, but I don't know if those are.
I seen something about like an NDA doesn't cover a crime, nigga. Like you're still like soliciting like prostitution, like.
And that's what I thought was crazy because this is my take on it is like you were going to take somebody to court because they did not prostitute correctly with you.
Yeah, that's how I'm like. That don't make sense. Like yes, Your Honor, I bought this pussy, which is against the law.
But look what she did.
But she told niggas about it. I'm confused as to why. What has to happen with some of these ladies that they get online and start telling on people? Because I can't imagine that unless he like did his thing and was like, "This is ass. I'm never coming back." I imagine that most people who are willing to spend $5,000 on some pussy are probably repeat customers.
Well, she definitely just lost a good paying customer because of that.
Yeah,
well, she lost all of them because he did the most diabolical shit of all time and basically bought her domain and like fucked up her search engine optimization shit. So whenever somebody tries to find her name, they just find this scandal.
Yeah, that's crazy. So if you meet her on a dating website or Instagram or something like that, and then you Google her, it's like, oh, this is the bitch I was scamming. Never mind.
Exactly.
And look, it had to be fire. You seen them videos? That nigga was knocked out.
He was asleep. He just ate Thanksgiving dinner, boy. He was tuckered.
Bro, going to sleep like that with a prostitute is crazy.
What's wild to me is that the room he'd be streaming out of is like really his room. Like that's really where he's sleep.
That was exactly the same place. Yeah.
Yeah. He's around the corner from where the camera is.
He didn't even have his head wrapped up or nothing. That nigga was just knocked out cold.
The sleep came upon him.
Man, yeah. I was like, man.
That should be the worst. It's kind of embarrassing. You just pass out.
5 racks though.
You can't, man.
Did that look like 5 racks?
Crazy. No.
That's 5 racks ain't shit for them though. Actually, he makes hella money though. So
I'm just thinking
I feel like the amount she would charge Jamal and the amount she would charge Cenat are probably different.
Yeah.
How different you think?
I ain't got no 5 racks. Nigga.
I think
like 300 balls.
I was gonna say you think under 1,000 for Jamal?
No, yeah. I think he might have to pay like $750.
I ain't paying no $750 for no coochie, dude.
No, I'm not saying that you're going to. Yeah. I'm saying that's the price she's telling you.
Oh yeah, then I'm like
if you pay me $750, you take me out to dinner and you buy a bottle, you're good.
What if it was $250?
Oh yeah, $250. Yeah, that's doable.
Okay.
Yeah,
$250 is doable. That's an amount of money. You don't gotta explain $250.
Yeah, nah, yeah, but yeah, I don't get why these chicks try to expose people because like, yo, you're just fucking up your bag.
Yeah, $250 on payday weekend. I see how it could happen.
No, yeah,
easily. I don't even need to go to the club. I can just cash app you, and you're on the way,
bruh. If we ever get popping like that, but we getting like streamers and we getting money, and like after we split up everything to run this, and we all get our 33%
stealing money off the top for hoes.
Yeah, what? I'm definitely buying pussy. What? All the them top tier escorts? Like, damn, come on, man. Well, we all know, like, yeah, because our porn stars be like escorting, so yeah, like, so.
Hey, I don't shame folks that do that necessarily. My opinion on the whole entire thing is that it should be legal so that it can be regulated, because that's a way I feel like will protect everybody. If there was some sort of registry for this thing, and so that way you can kind of cut down the human trafficking part of it. That's the only fucked up part about it right now. If folks want to choose, if legally consenting adults choose to enter themselves in that line of work without being coerced to do so, and other legally consenting adults choose to participate in that business practice, I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with all the bullshit around it. But
the trafficking part does make it less sexy.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy the pussy if I know you only get 3%.
And particularly, folks of influence, I feel like when you are looking for that sort of interaction, that is the safe way to go about it, where you probably don't risk yourself being overextended or exposed with somebody just because they understand what the terms and conditions of this night are, and you get to what you need to get to, and you just move on from it.
Yeah, like sometimes
you don't get online and start talking about it.
You don't want to do all the extra stuff. You don't want to get to know the person. Like, yo, man, just me nut. That's all I need. Man.
What if I didn't give this $70 to Red Lobster and I just put it in your pocket and we went and do when you go do?
Yeah, like, bro, come on, man. And nah, man. Yeah.
Well, if you in one of them cities. Now, if you in one of the cities where you got to pay for parking too, yeah, I get it.
Oh yeah. We get popping. We start getting like
Clarke money. Let me take you back to the crib.
We start doing our live episodes, and people start sending us tokens and coins. Yeah, I'll be telling people every episode, like, hey,
you know where this is going.
Yeah, dog. Yeah,
that's what Gilbert Arenas be saying.
Yeah, like what? This is
he's going to the community.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
You were talking about Caitlin Clarke. I pulled up some houses on Zillow on draft night, trying to see where. What type of stuff she can afford? You can get some decent stuff out there for $250.
See,
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What about
Gary?
Cameron Brink, who's about to make the same amount of money living in LA? Granted, it does look like her parents have money, but like,
it'll be tough. But I think based on the default prototype sort of thing that she kind of fills, I think she will be fine of making money off of it.
Yeah. She's about to do some crazy influencer shit. I could see her not surpassing Caitlin Clarke, but I could see people being like, "Wait, who is this girl who's almost as good?"
She's going into modeling. Like she's going.
Yeah, she looks like a model. Yeah,
she's going to do like real modeling shit.
Tall, cute, blonde chick.
Mm-hmm. Who can hoop? Yeah.
Who can I was swat the fuck out of shot.
Did y'all see Paige Buchers at the
Steph Curry's
God? She was dressed like Tupac in America's Most Wanted video.
Crazy.
They said she would dress like draft suit LeBron when he got drafted.
Damn, that was LeBron. That was the fitted version of LeBron suit.
Yeah.
They said she got I guess her stepmom is black, and they were like, she's fully convinced that she's the light skinned dude. Everything about her is light skinned dude.
She gives me like Jack Harlow energy.
That's
for sure. But we fuck with her. I fuck with her at least.
She cold. She is cold, boy.
Nothing wrong with her.
Hey, women's basketball is in a great place, man. She's gonna be the number 1 pick next year. I don't know who's in the gap between, but the year after that, it's gonna be Juju. So I mean, we got dogs coming out, man. It's gonna
how
be
much we've talked about WNBA women's basketball just this episode alone in a
at
serious
that.
manner.
There was very little jokes. I think I'm gonna come back, League Pass. I hope you accept me. I might have to unblock you on my card, but I'm gonna come back.
I think you're reporting him as fraud.
I did.
Can y'all set up a family sharing aspect? Actually, $30 and all three of us get it. That'd be lit.
No, I'll put it in the same document right under the Zeus account. Then you just go in there.
Well, actually, yeah, we'll never be watching at the same time.
They need to hit us up, man. Like we could push the product.
I think we've tarnished that road.
I think we've got some work to do. No, we haven't tarnished it.
When we rebrand and call this podcast something else, we can.
Oh yeah,
we can re-engage.
Episode 200 of the We Love Bitches podcast.
Exactly, women hooping.
Yeah, no, shout out to the.
We might be able to do that 175. All right. Anyway,
I got
Tom
that
Brady
one.
said that. Yeah, what's he talking about? What's he talking shit about?
So one, haircuts during podcast must stop.
People really haircuts during podcast.
What podcast do you listen to?
The Shop for one. It just happened on Fig Community World, and now this dude who I think was like an influencer barber who just cut people's hair on the street, he has a podcast now, and he had Tom Brady on giving him a whole ass haircut. Yes, and I saw Dame Dash. I saw Dame Dash getting a haircut during a podcast too, and the Clippers was like on. I'm like, dude, why the fuck is this a thing? So hold on, let me.
I feel like with the Shop, they don't really even be cutting hair on there no more. They're just in there.
Every now and then they do.
Yeah, the first couple episodes they did it, and then they'll just randomly like fade Braun up, even though it's just fiction, not a fade.
They might have. See, this is the bad part about trying to use bookmarks to do this type of shit. Because every now and then,
knocking tweets down,
they'll just delete it, and now it's gone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but no, yeah.
Oh no, I found it.
He used to walk on the streets in like Atlanta and just like, "Hey, what are you up to? I see you look
exactly.
like shit. Can I cut you?"
Yes.
And then like, I just want a moment of your time. He was hella motivational. As far as
look, I'm not even knocking the young man. I think he probably is a solid individual. I just thought this was particularly played, the format of this. But listen to what the GOAT has to say. Here we go.
And I think the biggest problem with a lot of fucking kids these days, it's all about them. It's all about them, their brand, their social media. And then when it's about me and then not about us, well, there's no way to succeed as a team if all you're doing is thinking about how selfish it is for you to get the attention. And I think the biggest problem.
So with that, there has been like, I guess a lot of other senior athletes and coaches like having the same opinion on the younger generation. And I was curious what y'all thought about. I think it's going to be one of those things that kind of hard to combat in this era. It's like sort of I don't want to say it's the byproduct of NIL, but I do think NIL definitely will influence things like this, where you have people feeling that they need to make a brand for themselves, which they probably should, because you're going to capitalize on this moment where you're probably bigger than ever be in your life. But like, how do you deal with that when you're trying to build like these cohesive environments, like among young folks, like?
I think it's
get them to buy into the team and not buy into their time at this thing.
I don't want to say, I guess, impossible, because there are definitely athletes who are like so good at what they do and still do a very good job. I think CJ Stroud's a good like example of like a younger athlete we saw last year who like balled out and didn't seem to outwardly like make it about himself, but like brought his team in. He was always trying to hype his teammates up. He's bringing them into the celebrations and shit like that, which I think is a good example. But I think about how many athletes or just people and kids in general wanted to be on TV when we were growing up. Like we talked about watching all the Nickelodeon stuff. You want to be on those shows, but now the version of that is being on YouTube, which like we're now you can just sit down in front of your phone and be on YouTube. So if it's like, hey, I'm popping in this aspect of my life, I'm hella good at a sport, or I'm making hella money, so I can sit in my closet and just make get ready with me videos, and people are going to eat that up and I can make money off of it. Why wouldn't I try? Which I just feel like when you're making content about yourself to broadcast about yourself, it just, I think, makes you a naturally more selfish and like introspective person, where you're like just doing shit for yourself, and it's hard to like foster when it's
I don't think it's a bad thing though. Like it's kind of like a thing like you just gotta adjust with the times. Like you can make money off it, and like you gotta think about like Tom Brady's like fucking in his he's late 40s probably, I'm guessing, like that maybe. You gotta be like 40. Yeah, so it's like times like athletes and shit is different. Like like the young kids can get money. We even seen they was trying to do the shit with the kid in the little league, the little baby Gronk shit. Like he got a little social media following. Like yo, times are just different. You gotta adjust with the times. Like
that dude, they've been on him about how problematic that is though, because like it's basically his dad said doing all that stuff. It's not the kid.
No, for sure. I already know.
I don't think it's problematic that they're making money. I don't think Tom's wrong though in saying like it's harder for you to build a team atmosphere if Jamal's trying to build his own social media following and shit about him, but over here I'm trying to do this thing about me, but we got to get together and like make it a team thing. It's like, yeah, but I need to get this crazy catch this week to make it. Like if you think about like a
clip that up.
If you think about a duo like Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry, where like in college Jarvis Landry was like the better player, doing all the good shit, getting all the yards, getting all the catches, but Odell would just have the like took a slant for 80, crazy catch in the back of the end zone, something like that. Where it's like back then it was like, yeah, we're bros, we're working together, we don't give a fuck about nothing else, we're doing our dances together. But now it'd be like, well, which one of us has more followers? I'm more lit, so I need to do something this game, or you shouldn't be the first one out the tunnel because I need to be more lit this week or whatever. And
this is like again, I think a unique problem that exists in this window we're in with the NCAA and college sports in general, where people you can leave after 1 year to go to another school if the situation's not right and immediately start playing over there, right? There's very little time for you to lock in and really believe in on this brand, or believe in on not the brand. The brand's the wrong word. Believe in on something that you're trying to build together. Like especially when you're talking about people who feel like you said, like individualistic folks who feel like they may be bigger than the program, you know? So it's like I don't know how you turn that around. Like college basketball even worse. Like if you the top dog, like you're probably leaving after that year in the first place. So like you don't give a fuck that the UNC's across your chest or whatever it is. Like it's like this is the me show kind of, and this stuff is I think pouring fire onto that. Conversely, if we look at we've been talking about women's basketball this whole entire episode, but these ladies, they got to stay in school. Like they basically they get their degrees. So
yeah, we all know why, because we all know why they have to do that.
Well, you have more pull like while you're in college, but at the same time, it's like it makes that team something. Like we really cared about these Lady Tigers these last 2 years, with like Angel and Floget and everybody, and even Caitlin Clark in Iowa and all them. Like it in South Carolina, like they're building like for real like movements and stuff because they're all locked in as a team trying to do something, even if like you got star players and shit like that. Like I don't know. I don't see the same thing on the men's side right now with like the young guys.
Yeah, I think it's because they can all leave and like they're one and done. Like think about like the top college guys, like they've been getting dick ate since middle school and high school. Like, and then it's like, well, I know I'm gonna be one and done, so I can play 12 games and still go first round.
And it used to be where like we were talking about these, like if I think about like locally for us, where it was like Abdul Gaddy and Avery Bradley going into college, it was like, hey, I'm hyped to see like Abdul play at UW for 3 or 4 years. Like that's super hyped to see. But now it's like if you think about someone like Armando Bacot, it's a joke that he's been in college for as long as he has, which has been 5 years. It's nothing crazy, but it's like this old ass nigga keep coming back, get a job. That used to be
he's probably like a great guy to have around, like on the team.
Yeah, he's saying that shouldn't be a joke though. That should be admirable. Like him, Zach Edey and shit like that. Luka Garza, Drew Timmy, like
where it's like, you'll go to the league, you might play 3 or 4 years, but you got your degree. You're a legend when you go back to your town. Drinks paid for forever. But now it's like a joke where it's like, why has this dude been at Duke for 3 years? Why, if somebody goes to Kentucky and they have to go back again, it's like, what's going on?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
I think PJ
kind of like
Washington
an internet
did that.
thing, though. Internet social media thing, like,
but I think
everybody
it holds some weight in the draft, though. It holds some weight when it comes to like.
Well, even then, I mean, the internet social media thing is the kind of the conversation that we are largely talking about right now because we are internet social media.
True.
So
and I think the viewers would tell you that that's kind of the case too. Like people outside of Indiana aren't watching Purdue basketball to be like, hey man, Zach Edey's about to be a problem, or like this Purdue team's been hooping all year. You're just not paying attention to it anymore.
Yeah. I don't know, but like with like the kids and the brands, it's like I guess every individual is different because like you can have like star players and they're like, like good team guys. Like I feel like LeBron comes off some of those guys. Like everybody's different because like there's some people that know they're good, but like you can still have your brand and do your thing. But it's like I know I'm not the only person here. I need everybody else to do well so we can come to this common goal. And everybody you just got to know that everybody has to know that they can't be number one. Like, there's nothing wrong with being second. Like, like
I can name two big good exceptions to that too of people who have like strong brands but are very team focused, and that in Travis Hunter and Shador Sanders. Like them is both definitely team guys, and like there ain't a bigger dog than Travis in college. Like
elite 2A player, bro.
Yeah. But you wouldn't be able to tell that if you like hear anything about him, hear him talk, like see how that program moves at all. Even with Deion kind of says
you kind of follow him on social media. And like you see how like his Twitch stream stuff like that, you kind of just think like, oh, this guy probably thinks he's the shit. But he seems like a cool dude. He knows he's hella nice.
Yep. But just how much fire, just how much fire he had to get back out there though when he was hurt this year, because like how much he cared about the team and wanted to get them wins and everything like that. Like that's honestly, not common.
Playing both sides of the ball, it's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, no, like it's
he's gonna. I don't know.
That's one. Yeah, playing both sides of the ball is I feel like that's a team sacrifice in itself. Like that's
that's fire.
And it was like he shouldn't have. Like they were like, yeah, this motherfucker took 1,100 snaps this year.
But it's cold though.
He was probably going first round for either side. He just had to stay on that one.
Get your ass back out there. Like,
they got to win some games though. That program's too fun to be that bad. They got to do something. Big 12.
Jerseys is cold too.
That too. Yeah, they got to do something about it.
Just saying right now, it's April and we still know nothing more about NCAA football 24 or 25.
Well, we got I think the rumor release date's like July 25th or the 19th.
I know. That's 3 months away.
Yeah, they ain't seen no gameplay. Just seen that one trailer where he's like, hey, we're working on something. We got this coming on.
I keep seeing Twitter posts that are like, it's rumored that the game will be out this day or we'll have a release date this day. And it's like, so I just need to see some gameplay.
They're putting ads on campuses. There's been stuff popping up of that. So it's happening. It's coming. So well, yeah, we have no idea quality-wise or nothing like that.
The street team is working.
Yeah. You'll hear from us.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait to play that game and to be trash at it.
When they send us the advanced copy, I will stream that shit. Just kidding. No, I want EA. Just fuck around, do the right thing. Private stream. Go check the union.
They will be beefing.
All right. Speaking of beef, look at you. Look what you did. You didn't even know you did that. You didn't even know you did that.
I did it on purpose. You can see I'm hovering right here.
Okay, my fault.
Come on. I did it because you know. Segu.
Can we we're gonna chime into our rap beef correspondent. Can you give us the rundown of what happened this past week in the world of rap beef?
Are you Jamal our correspondent?
I believe so.
Oh yeah. Well, hold on.
What my man J. Fold do?
Hey, J. Cole might have been right by backing out. Honestly,
y'all think so?
What happened over the weekend? I don't know if he wanted any parts of that.
Not that part of rap.
Okay, bet.
I meant like the shit that happened like all right.
Are you talking about from last week, right? You talking about like
okay? I got the recap then. So Drake dropped his response. Shit was we look, and there's this weird thing going on right now where every single time we hear something pop up, we got to be like, "Is this AI? Is this AI? Is this AI?"
I felt like that was the first time where I really did that on the song because it didn't sound like him.
It was for me too, but then everyone that happened after this, the same question came up.
Yeah, it's been sounding kind of crazy.
I knew that Kendrick one was AI, the one that popped up this morning though, because when he said you were sleeping with Diddy, I was like, okay, that can't be real.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I was like, this is crazy. I waited till now. You just told me something.
Yeah, that Drake one on. I first heard it. I was like, wait a minute. He's calling too many names. It don't sound right. I don't know.
So that was crazy. He said everybody's name except Kendrick's, but it was very clear that he was talking about Kendrick. He said he wears a size 7 shoe. We don't know if this is true or not. Kendrick has not responded.
Is the Kendrick response the weakest part of that song though? Like responding to the nigga that called you out was the worst part of the song. Because it's funny that you said, "How are you big step with a size 7 men's on?" But like the shots that he took at everybody else was like, he said, "Metro, shut your whole ass up and go play some drums, nigga." That was fucking crazy. What did
so
Metro
again? We're gonna reiterate, but this is the result of I feel like him and Metro have an actual issue. Versus him and Kendrick do not. So it had to get the jokey jokes. Like it's
shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga.
Yeah, but that's the one thing you don't do to a short person is make short jokes because they really do get mad, especially when they have talent like this. So we gonna see what happens. But that happened. Then you said an AI Kendrick response came out. That was some bullshit. So he was not fucking Diddy. Drake was not fucking Diddy, as far as we know. Ross has been going back at Drake. He dropped his own song. It sounded like elegant disrespect, as you know Ross to do. Then Ross is also, I would say, probably 50 Cent's equivalent or better when it comes to social media funnies.
Rick
it
Ross
might be
hilarious.
better because he does it in a way that's easy to consume. 50 might make you uncomfortable every once in a while. Rick is just funny.
50 doesn't do like videos of him talking to the camera either. He just does like an Instagram post with a funny ass caption and a picture. Whereas like Rick Ross would just be like, "You will never guess who wrote this verse." What are you doing?
It's hard to win a beef against like a funny rapper too. Like,
especially
if they're like good, like they're like a decent or a good rapper, and like they're hella funny.
Yeah, he can do both parts.
Especially if we're keeping it the buck, the only thing you can really make fun of Rick Ross about is A, being fat, and B, that he was a corrections officer 30 years ago. Yeah.
That's when I knew like the culture, like hip hop, and like people caring about like street shit and stuff and outside of rap. Cause I'm not gonna lie, when I first found out he was the CO shit, I'm like, oh, I don't ever want to hear none of that drug shit. I was like,
as you were in sixth grade, yes.
Yeah, this was like high school, yes.
It was high school. I thought the same thing. I was like, there's no way this can fly. But then I heard
I didn't think he was gonna.
I heard more takes about it, whereas like not every CO is necessarily the police. Like they be the ones who get the phones in and everything like that. So when your favorite rapper going live from the prison cell, it's a CO that did that.
Yeah.
So you would never make fun of a nigga for being a security guard, ever. Like hood niggas are security guards, all kind of places. They're just a security guard at the jail.
It just sounds crazy.
Yeah, it does sound kind of crazy, especially
because it has.
Especially when you name yourself after like one of the biggest like drug dealers ever too.
But like on one of my favorite Rick Ross songs, Valley of Death, he said, "I shovel shit, I CEO, so we can sit down and pray over the meatloaf." He's talking about feeding his family.
Hey man,
family man.
Hey, honestly,
deeper than rap, right?
I do some crazy shit.
Deeper than rap. Yep,
that's my favorite Ross album.
It's immaculate.
Yeah, all of that.
Got Magnificent on there. There's that one, boy. Woo! Rich off cocaine. Shout out Avery Store, man. Where you at?
I think he was like one of the first people to because he survived the 50 Cent beef, and this was like 50 Cent at his height. And then like the music kept being good, and we saw like I think what helped with like we thinking like Ross won that beef. Because honestly, who would you guys say won that beef between them two? Like Ross and 50?
I can't. What are the 50 Cent songs of that beef? There's not them. He was like poking at him on social media, I thought.
No,
he was fucking his baby mom on camera.
Tia told me, I thought that was a good diss record because they sampled the Jackson 5 song. You won't believe what Tia told me. You remember that song?
Barely.
Yeah, they had that. And then they had that Officer Back Down song.
Oh.
And then Lloyd Banks
Officer
killed him.
Ricky.
Yeah, then Lloyd Banks fucked him up. Yeah, Lloyd Banks was.
Okay. It's.
And then, if you include the other stuff 50 Cent, I think if you include the other stuff 50 Cent was doing, like, remember those Pimp and Curly skits?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
That's what I think of more is the stuff they were doing extra on top of it. But Ross had music, like Mafia music. And then he had a couple other ones. But
he rapped over, he did a freestyle over Special Delivery.
50 or Ross?
Ross rapped over Special Delivery. He was dissing.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna back that in a minute.
This monkey swaggerless.
The swaggerless monkey, yeah.
To kick it off.
I remember that. I'm more fond of the Cameron in 51. That's one of the all-time great songs right there. Yeah, your man did his thing.
I remember when Curtis came out, I downloaded that shit right before school, had that shit on my PSP.
Yeah, they messing with your head. Can't say that word.
Messing with your head, man. Dead man, Baghdad security with red flags.
Yes, sir. Fire.
Oh, shit.
By the way, yeah, Ross doing his thing. Drake is yet to respond to Ross after this. Nobody's really done anything. Probably this up.
No. Wait, pause. Drake did respond to Ross.
Oh yeah, he showed those fake text messages with his mom.
Oh yeah, no, he's going through something right now. He's helping his mother understand the current climate of things in the streets. Apparently, Rick Ross is racist. If you see my name on here, that's what's going on. I'm just trying to figure it out.
He said, "Don't worry about it, Ma. If I could have got a nose job, I would have got you one too. Anyway, my friends are racist. I'll take care of it."
I forgot he did get the nose job. That was the allegation.
No, that's just definitely true. You look at them earlier pictures of Drake. He definitely had the bell. He had the what's my man's name? He had the nigga that got the Jonathan Majors nose. He had the bell pepper nose.
Yeah, he definitely he adjusted some sliders. It appears
he took the top off the Maybach. Maybach is the nose.
I know that they say people grow into their features, but I don't know many black people who have a big nose and like suddenly don't. Like you get older and all of a sudden you don't.
I try to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's gotten in better shape, so maybe he lost some baby fat around the face and that changed things up. But then we was looking at some more pictures, and things just became evident that this is a bit more than
it's not the same nose he came to the party with, bro.
And it was a bit more than what
Tony called that nigga PBS. Oh brother. Yeah, it was nasty.
Shit is bad out here. Rick Ross did call him, say he's a member of the Pastrami posse later, so that's a bit problematic.
I didn't know why that was problematic. I just thought it was.
That's a Jewish deli meat, sir.
Jamal said that we in the grocery store. I turned my phone off. I was like, I don't know, nobody can see that shit. I'm getting out here alive.
I just thought it was like meat. I was like, okay, I thought it was kind of like
no, sir. That's right over there. That's kosher, baby.
Real kosher, baby.
I didn't know that. Oh, I just learned something today. Thanks. Shout out to you guys.
The Future and Metro second album. I heard it's more R&B focused. I've not heard it. What did you think, Jamal? No, you definitely played it.
I broke down in my car and cried.
All right, bet. Means it did what it's supposed to do.
There's some Bob doing this. There's some good songs.
The first time I heard Nights Like This, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Took you to a place.
I need to go funny this to a bitch.
Because the day that album came out, people broke down the lyrics from Red Leather because J. Cole's on the song.
Oh, God.
And it says something about how I'd never portrayed to be no hood nigga. When shots start to bust and I start running or something like that. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I can't believe you said that. And you listen to the song. It's very clearly not about that. You could also take that verse off.
It's not. It's like, why the fuck is he on here, man?
It's 45 seconds you didn't need. Yeah.
It's like, boo.
It wasn't a bad verse, but it didn't need crazy.
It's how it's gonna be from now on.
It's like when Juicy J had that strip club song with French Montana, and then fucking Logic has a verse on it. Like, what the fuck is this?
They're being anti-black right now.
I wouldn't go that far, but I do see what you're saying. I understand the point.
Why is Logic on a strip club song, bro?
Tangentially related a little bit, just because you said Juicy J. Are y'all excited for Cushion Orange Juice too? Y'all looking forward to that? You think it's gonna be okay?
Oh, I forgot about it. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, is that this week?
Nah, I don't know. I forgot about it until you just mentioned it. But nigga, that just pissed me off, bro. Like, dog, this song is about like kicking in, having a good time, and about like hoes and stuff. Then you gotta hear J. Cole on it. Oh. It's like, why is J. Cole on this?
It didn't really make sense. Why? He does say pissing on your grave is a red leather. It's not really about kicking and having hoes. You never know what future. You never know what you're gonna get.
So I don't need to check that one out.
No, it's a banger.
It's a banger.
It's a fire ass song. Hey, Blake, if you ever listen to like sleep music, or if you ever play like sleep sounds on YouTube, they use one of those beats. Music? But they no, Blake knows
old J. Cole music. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but they like freak one of those like lo-fi beats. It's like, hey, it's just kind of gas.
I'm gonna write J. Cole a letter and have him fire you up. I'm gonna say this man in particular, he's done too much. Come on, do it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna write J. Cole a letter. He gonna fire you up. I said this man in particular, he gonna fire you up. Oh, okay.
Casserole. Fuck that nigga, man. Ain't nobody scared of him.
All right. Y'all,
nah, you gotta listen to what's the other song? That's my shit. Came to the party. Oh man,
who's on there?
It's just Future. That's all that needs to be on there.
All right.
Came to the party to show off my new outfit and show off my new bitch.
I still didn't finish the first album. I need to check it out though. You're making them sound good.
You know you got plenty of commute time. You just need to go ahead and play those.
I don't listen to new music because I have to think when I listen to it.
I will say they did try to pull the.
I know. Don't make that face. I have to actually listen to it.
They try to pull off the future Hendrix like back-to-back like rap album, R&B album.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody who has ever made music will be able to recreate a moment like that for a singular artist.
Bro, Future's done it twice.
No, he's really only done it once.
No, these two were back-to-back were fire.
They were good. No, they were good. But there are people, and I'm not one of these people for the first one, who argue that Future is his best album. I will argue that Hendrix is his best album.
I go back and forth.
Exactly. And I will argue that Hendrix is his best album ever. So we can link up and be like, hey, these are the two best ever. These two albums that just came out are very good, but I would never say that they were like back-to-back greatest.
That first one, we don't trust you. We don't trust
fire.
You. Classic.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I like it a lot. I go back
and listen to it. Rapped over Quiet Storm, bro. With Prodigy talking over at the beginning and did it justice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I wish Prodigy was live so he could hear this.
He put your man's on the album. Okay, if you can't be honest about it.
If you put a Dre Beats Pill speaker, his gravesite, he might come back to life. I'm telling you, bro, that shit's that good, bro.
Rest in peace, Prodigy, man.
Me and my niggas, we put freaks in rotation. I was like, oh my god. Sharing hoes with the bro.
That's what Diddy's in trouble for right now. It's kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
His niggas is Dwight Howard.
All right. So speaking of number one overall draft picks, we are talking about the best number one overall picks in the last 24 years of NFL history. 23 years actually, because we don't have the 24th on here. Caleb Williams has not been drafted yet. We could have included him. I still can. But we have no idea what he's about to be. It'd be a prediction at this point. The boys did some homework. How the fuck? No. So I think at this point I can just drag these up here. Okay, yeah. So this is it. This is what the screen's going to be. So I'm going to just move this over here. Share screen, present, create a single-use tier list. Bow. How do I make this more presentable? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the Warriors and Kings off my screen because Klay Thompson has just said he's like 0 for 6 from deep. Shout out to that. Fuck with WSU Cougars.
I should have fucking put that point total on, dude. I would have fucking hit today for that one too.
What are the points at?
It looked like it's gonna hit, but
all right.
But god damn it, man.
So as you can see, the boys did a little work this week, man. We got all the pictures here lined up. We made some tiers. Y'all want to add any tiers? Adjust the names of these tiers. This is what I pulled from our text message group. We have superstar, star, solid, bust, and fire GM, which is worse than bust. Those are in order, top to bottom.
I think we need to change fire GM to what you suggested.
Blake would have drafted.
Yes, please.
Right. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah.
What do you think, Jamal?
Yeah, no, Blake would have drafted. Yeah, that's fine. I was like, you can have both, but no, Blake would have drafted is good. That's a good one. Who's that second one after Vic? I can't tell who that is.
It's Courtney Brown.
Yeah,
my cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. Shout out to him though.
So some of these people's NFL reference pages didn't have like these headshot pictures, and then his like I couldn't even find one like on Google search. So that'll tell you
there's no pictures of him, but I was able to pull up his college stats and his some of his NFL stats, which I think he's a good starting point. Because he's like
okay,
yeah, maybe one of the most like I don't know. I think we should go in order of year and then put them in their team. From there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm gonna do?
I think we should start by year.
I'm gonna go to 24/7 Sports too while we do this and tell you all about how they looked on the recruiting thing because I know these dudes were fucking dogs.
Because I do have a question before we start. So
yes,
so we're tiering them. So are we gonna tier them like how good they were in college and how their NFL career played out, or just like?
Or well, I guess I guess you got a good point. I think we should say. Like what they paid off to be as a number one overall pick.
Yeah, we got to be talking about what they are as a pick. We can't be talking about like, oh no, like you tore it up in college.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I get that. Bet.
What they were as a pick. So we're starting we're going from the year 2000 to the year 2023, which was last year. Right?
Yeah.
So the year 2000 first overall pick was Courtney Brown. He was an All-American. First team All Big Ten, defensive lineman of the year in the Big Ten, defensive player of the year in the Big Ten, Outback Bowl, most valuable player. All of those were in the same year. So he doesn't really have any accolades outside of that year. And in the NFL, he had a total over.
Hold on. So what school is Big Ten?
Penn State. He went to Penn State.
Shout out Joe Paterno. Psych. He's looking
That's
up.
crazy. That is insane.
So in the NFL, he played 61 games over 5 years, had 194 tackles, 19 sacks as an edge rusher. That's got to be a bust.
I don't really know that nigga, so he could be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a link in our chat, and I don't want to put it on the screen because it's gonna make me take the tier thing down. But y'all should just check this out. It's nothing nasty, nothing like that. But it's a website trapped in time talking about him.
Yeah, him and LeVar Arrington were on the same team.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
This is an old ass website. Jesus Christ.
There's some like old like ESPN columns like this that Bill Simmons wrote that are still on webpage formats like this.
Yeah, Joe Lago. That's a name I've seen on TV.
Yep. 4.53 in the 40 time is a big fella. 33 sacks. Not in 1 year. That can't be in 1 year.
No,
Single season Penn State mark with 29 tackles for loss. Good Lord, he's getting after it.
That's hella tackles for loss.
Yeah, this man was he's a factor. But yeah, that's a bust.
He's a great college player, but he's a bust.
That's a bust. Do the measurables jump off the page for me? What were the weight and height again?
Shit, I don't got that.
I might have it on here. Let's see.
He's one of the hardest players, honestly, to find like all their stats.
4.5. He ran a 4.5 40.
4.53. He was 6'5", 285. 4.5.
That's a fucking. He was a fucking
4.5.
I ran a 4.5. Okay,
he might be
that's
on all star. Yeah, nah. Sorry, I'm about to.
Blake would have drafted. Yeah,
that's like that brother. The brother coming out from Alabama right now who just tore it up at the combine. He might stink.
I'd right there co-signing it.
All right, so I don't know how much research we need to do, but I'm interested to see where we all sign on here. The 2001 number one overall pick.
Only one person for that.
Superstar Black history.
Hey, barking is crazy. Insane.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Insane. Michael Vick. 22,000 yards passing. What did he have? Oh, god damn it! You gotta search for rushing.
Look at your dogs going crazy. I hear you talking about them.
Those aren't my dogs. Those are yours.
Shit, my fault.
For all the dogs.
Yeah,
that's Jamal's house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have some dogs outside the fucking window.
22 yards passing or 22,000.
I was gonna make a joke. That'd be rude.
6,100 yards.
Blake, what the fuck? What is your problem? That's crazy. That nigga said this.
This is the worst tiers ever. It's the first one. It's the worst one ever.
No, we had the football helmets one. This is the second one we've done.
You're right.
Yeah.
So are we putting Michael Vick in the superstar category?
Oh yeah, he needs his own tier. Black excellence.
I will say when it comes to the appreciation for folks that look like us, he's absolutely a superstar. I will say as evaluation of a number one pick, I would probably go star personally just because of the time that was missed when it was like really prime of the career.
I thought we're not factoring NFL, like what he did in the league though. I thought this is just like college and what they seemed like as a prospect coming up.
No, this is what they did in the league.
Oh, is this what they did in the league?
Did I miss that?
Are we doing?
No, it is. It is. Okay. No, it is what they did in the league. It's not considering college. But like he missed years 7 and 8, but years 1 through 6 and years 9 through like 11, he was a fucking problem.
Yeah, bro.
That good enough? That's enough.
Niggas in Atlanta kill you if you don't put him in superstar right now.
First off, I think so. I think so. Just off name recognition alone.
Yeah, that's Mike Vick.
Michael Vick is clearly a fucking superstar.
He's one of the few players where you looked at your friends different if they picked him on the game.
Oh yeah,
like,
for sure.
The fuck is you doing? Sure. Like we trying to have fun.
That nigga made everything.
The 2 years that he missed were like 2 years that he could have just been ass in Atlanta. Like
he was cooking.
I was sick.
No, I'm not.
He hit another level when he came back, but he was cooking before he left. Because I know that that Madden where he got locked up, he had all the weapons. He was crazy on there.
He was ridiculous. That was when they first dropped the weapons on Madden.
The year before he got locked up, 7 and 9. The year before that, 8 and 7. The year he came back,
he's a Falcon. Hey,
but I'm saying, like that team would have just been ass. So it was he wasn't missing development time.
Shout out to DJ Shockley. Y'all, if you know, you know.
Oh yeah, wow.
You know. All right. 2002, we have David Carr from Fresno
Oh shit!
State.
I thought this was Eli.
No, 2000. Eli's 2004. 2002 is David Carr.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed these aren't in order because I'm like, yo, Carson Palmer's right there.
No, yeah, this is in order of. I don't know what the fuck this is in order of. Some of these might be.
He's one of the only ones that's out of order. Everything else is in order.
See, this is mixed up. Can I move him? Oh, I can do that. Yep. All right, don't worry about nothing.
So David Carr obviously has to be a bust, right?
Yeah.
Can we add some context though?
He went to brand new expansion team. He was the first overall pick. He got set like a record amount of time.
He got fucking murdered.
It just destroyed him. Yeah, he could have been good. I'm sure he had all the potential in the world, but that organization failed him early on.
He was sacked 76 times for 411 yards his rookie season.
Yeah,
bad news.
They say he was just gunshot.
He also led the league in sacks, like being sacked 3 out of 4 of his first years in the league.
Yeah.
Yep. And I never looked into this because I just knew he was the number one pick. But this last year, Fresno State, 5,083 yards, 68.9% completion percentage, 50 touchdowns to 8 picks.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, he was going fucking nuts.
Crazy.
The boy could sling the pill.
Yeah.
I think it's important to look at their last year in college just to see, like, how did they get to where they were? And the stat line you read was a number 1 overall pick.
So let me go ahead and
wait. So is that Blake would have drafted, or is that a bust? Would you have drafted him?
What were the measurables? What gets me? So I gotta. I need the combine information. I gotta hear it.
And you'd have to see like who else was like the other picks around there because there could have been a crazy athlete at number 2 or 3 Blake's like.
You know what? I just fucked up. That was Derek Carr's number. So.
You're a bitch.
He might have been trash. Let me see.
Jamal, I'm gonna tell you this right now that the number 2 pick in that draft was Julius Peppers.
They fucked
Blake
up.
definitely would have drafted Julius Peppers first.
I would take Julius Peppers. Yeah, so he gonna stay.
Him hooping at UNC too. So.
Yeah, the numbers are a little different. 4,300 yards, 42 touchdowns, 7 picks, 65% completion percentage. So, I mean, for the time, 2001, that's really good. But
that's really fucking good.
But listening after David Carr, you had Julius Peppers, Joey Harrington, Mike Williams to Buffalo, Quentin Jammer, Ryan Sims, Bryant McKinney, Roy Williams to Dallas, John Henderson to Jacksonville, Levi Jones, and Dwight Freeney. It's like your
that's
first
the hitter, Roy Williams. Yeah,
like you missed on some hits.
Taking Julius Peppers.
You also, if you go Julius Peppers number 1, you're not wrong
at all. Ed Reed's in this draft. Good lord.
Yeah, I mean, the further you go down, it's crazy how much work Dante Stallworth, Jeremy Shockey,
Javon Walker,
TJ Duckett, Philip Cannon, Javon Walker. Yeah, Napoleon
Lito Shepherd. That's a name.
Yep. Jeremy Stevens.
He killed him, Reggie Bush.
Jabbar Gaffney. He was
solid on the Broncos. Yeah, I remember Jabbar Gaffney.
Patrick Ramsey.
Wow.
Anyway, that'll lead into what we have for y'all for tiers in next weekend. All right.
What could have been tiers?
So next up, we got 2003 Carson Palmer.
He won a Heisman, right?
Yes,
he did. I'm putting him in star category.
I agree. I fully agree.
Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, because he made a couple Pro Bowls and like he was kind of mid for a little bit. Then he got back good with the Cardinals.
Every time he was cooking, it got cut short because of injury. Like it was unfortunate shit.
Yeah, the only times he was ever mid was when he was hurt. But he was hurt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of his career. He got like season-ending, like early injuries. But he played 16 games most of his years in the league.
Hey, this is back when I first started playing fantasy football, but he was the man. Like, because you get him a little bit later, he was the man.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing daily fantasy too on NFL.com. Shout out Tyler Triple, my man's. We both be in the top 5.
Carson Palmer threw for 46,000 yards in the league.
Jamal Starr.
Yeah, I'll go star. Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Yeah,
I'll
go star.
I feel like Carson Palmer is like exactly what you want from a first overall pick. You'd hope that he did it all with Cincinnati and didn't have to go nowhere else. But like if Cincinnati never moved on from him and just had that quarterback play for fucking 13, 14 years, that's fantastic.
I think too, it's kind of what you ask for when you have weapons like that out there. Like maybe like, a guy like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning probably could have done better with TJ Houshmandzadeh and Chad Ochocinco, Chad Johnson, and Chris Henry, RIP. But
RIP.
You never felt like that. Those guys didn't look like the players they were when Carson Palmer was out there.
This nigga Klay Thompson is 0 for 10. God damn, this nigga sucks.
That's his last game in Golden State uniform for sure.
Woo!
Get the boat started.
Yeah. So the next one that I had was a little bit split for me, but I know it won't be for y'all. But the 2004 first overall pick was Eli Manning
to the San Diego Chargers.
Who got traded to the New York Giants. And then Phillip Rivers was moved to the San Diego Chargers. So was Phil the number 1 overall pick or was Eli? I don't know.
Eli.
All right.
One of them two requested a trade. The other one did not.
Yeah. Go ahead and read off your bitch ass stats for this weak ass quarterback.
Damn, you ain't even gonna do him no justice.
You ain't even gotta do this, man. I'm just gonna say Eli was solid. Like he had a good, solid career. He was never an elite quarterback. Like he never made any All Pros.
But you can't spell elite without Eli.
Rings. And he got
Eli was a 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champ, 2-time Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah,
ultimate man of the year. Left that off.
The only thing that he's ever led the league in was
picks,
longest pass and picks.
Yeah, that's hate.
I give him. He's solid to me.
That's crazy. I'm looking at this pick column. I thought it was touchdowns. Is it 25, 27?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You saw the bold and you were like, oh, yeah, this is great.
He was getting it in.
Yeah. He was throwing up that ass.
Yeah, nasty. Eli's solid. We agree on Eli being solid.
I remember me and Jamal talking about the
he's definitely not a star.
Eli Manning season. He threw 18 touchdowns and 27 picks. 18 touchdowns and 27 picks.
Started all 16 of them things.
That's that.
Hold on.
That's that name.
1, 2, 3, 4. Could you imagine getting 4 more starting seasons today after you threw 18 touchdowns and 37 picks?
27.
27, yeah.
Might as well have been 37.
My bad. 27.
Imagine if next year definitely not having just 37
picks. Next season, he's out the league. That's nasty work.
Who was he tossing the pill to in 2013 on the Giants? I need to see something. Something was wrong. Who was running the rock? It wasn't his fault.
5, 6, 7, 8. He had 8 seasons with more than 15 picks.
So, yeah, Andre Brown, huh? That's the real Andre Brown, Peyton Hillis.
Yo, that was the back they drafted out of Boston College, right? I thought he was going to be fucking nice.
Yep.
Is that him? Andre
Brown? Might be. Yeah, okay, let me put him on his – he's definitely a solid for me.
Yeah, he's solid, yeah.
That's fair. Whatever.
All right, so 2005, we had Alex Smith, who I feel like ended up being solid.
See, and this is one of them ones because he was stanky as stanky gets so come out the gate.
He was
butt cheeks.
Yeah, Alex Smith was solid.
Do we need an ass tier?
Who was ass? Alex Smith?
Alex Smith.
To start.
For a long time.
Under Mike Nolan, he was trash. Under Mike Nolan, he was bad, boy.
Yeah, I know, like, because they said the thing with him was that, like, it was like injuries and like he kept having to have like different offensive coordinators and like their weapons kind of like weren't stable. But like once he kind of got cooking, like Alex Smith was a good starting quarterback.
So look, the season that he missed a whole year because of a shoulder injury. The year before that, I think the year that he got hurt, when he played 7 games, he completed 48% of his passes for 914 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 picks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's in 7 games though. But yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah,
that's god awful.
Yeah.
His rookie season, 9 games played, 7 games started, 1 touchdown, 11 picks.
Shit, I remember his last year on the Chiefs, man. That nigga was an MVP candidate for the first 10, 12 weeks. He was fucking cooking.
That was so far after what the team that took him number 1.
Because he was throwing the ball down the field. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Alex Smith started throwing deep balls.
And the mobility, he beat the Saints in the playoffs in emphatic fashion.
He was 32 years old, and on his second team, He was 6 years in with his second team before he got a Pro Bowl vote with the Chiefs.
Yeah. I put him in the solid category.
Yeah, there's a lot of
a lot of mid.
I'm very, very, very inclined to put him in the bust category because he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He had 6 years of being like just not good.
Not a number one pick. Yeah. I kind of agree. He's a bust with the asterisk.
The most wins that he had in his first 7 years in the league was 7, 2, 7, 2, 5, 3 in his first years in the league. And then it was 13 in 2011.
So is there more? Well, I guess it would be.
And that's when he lost his job, right?
Yeah, because I guess if you lose your job and you're on another team, you'll still be a bust as number one pick. So, yeah, I'm fine with bust now. I'm good with bust.
Yeah, he's probably a bust.
Yeah.
Solid player, though, for real. It don't tell the story.
Career.
Yeah, it don't tell the story.
That nigga leg looked like some shit Walking Dead.
Who came after him in that draft? Because as a number one pick, it definitely would. See, this is why we got to go to sleep.
I'm sorry.
This draft is kind of trash. DeMarcus Ware, that was way down the line. Aaron Rodgers is in here. Roddy White, Marlon Jackson, Heath Miller, Logan Mankins.
Marlon Jackson? He was on the Chargers, right?
I thought he's on Indiana. He got drafted.
I think I'm Marlon McCree.
Marlon McCree, probably. Yeah. Sean Merriman, Pac-Man Jones, Troy Williamson.
Ooh, Troy Williams, I remember.
Carlos Rogers, Mike Williams.
Carlos Rogers, Gary Busey.
He's playing on the Redskins, now the Commanders.
Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, next year.
The next year was
Ronnie Brown was in there.
Mario Williams.
Sheesh.
Star
for the show.
Yeah.
I remember we talked about this. Like, he wasn't like
slow start.
Yeah, I was for sure wrong on that one.
Yep. Yeah. He looked, buddy, when he came on,
when I fucking him throw that ball.
Yeah, he was
like, yo, how the fuck do you not take Reggie Bush number one? And then it's like time goes on. Like, no, Mario Williams is a fucking problem. Yep. He's an edge rusher. You get more use out of him.
Yeah, no, only 4.5 sacks his rookie year, so folks was questioning shit. But next year, 14 of them things. Year after that, 12 of them things.
Yeah, there's shit add up. Yeah, because did he have 100 career sacks when we looked it up? I can't remember.
I got it right here, 97.5. He right below it.
Yeah, so no, he was a star defensive player.
Yeah, he done one. Yeah. Not a superstar.
I don't know about a superstar.
I think solid. I think solid's the best place to put him.
I feel strange. I mean, it seems strange to me having Vic above him when this is like, he made one All-Pro.
But Vic was an actual superstar. Like, if the NFL has had a superstar,
I don't think Mario Williams was a superstar. He was I would consider Mario Williams like a star defensive player. Like, he was one of the better players at his position for sure.
I guess I'm fine with star. If Blake thinks superstar and I think solid, and you think star,
it's in the middle. Yeah,
I'm fine with star.
I'm not mad at it.
He's only 39 years old. That seems strange.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
All right, but this next one,
Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't got to say much more. You already know it.
Yeah.
Can you make a tier? Best jury ever at a Speedy Suns game?
I think that still just falls into Blake would have drafted.
Yeah. That black diamond chain I seen was so. I swear, bro, if I ever hit the Mega Billions, bro, we all have that black diamond chain he had on. I'm telling you, bro.
Had black diamonds. You could do a lot for Jamarcus Russell. He did a lot of things that nobody else would do. Do we need to say much more about him?
I'm glad he's doing better, like on his mental now and in life, I guess.
Is he? Yeah, the nigga just.
He gave. Yeah, what was that? He was on the pivot. You know, pivot.
Yeah, he was on that line,
and he did the pivot. I think he did a Players Tribune article too. He seems like he's at a peaceful place in his life. The dude had a lot of pressure on him as a young man, and just didn't. I think missed the opportunity to learn some skills on how to cope with things. And the pressure kept mounting into a bad situation in Oakland. So, good for him for being where he's at now.
Black Diamond Gauntlet. That shit.
These are the ones that were hard to rank. Was the offensive lineman? Like, what do I say about Jake Long?
I feel like he was good until like injuries kind of killed him, though.
Yeah,
I thought
I would say he's
he
solid
played in the league for 8 years.
Yeah.
He was like an 89 or a 90 his rookie year on Madden.
Yeah.
Got
His first 4 years in the
Yeah.
league, he was a Pro Bowler all 4 years. AP second team 1 year, AP first team 1 year. I feel like what you're hoping for out of an offensive lineman is
That's
like
exactly what you
longevity, but I feel like that's solid.
Yeah, like 8. Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't a star left tackle, but he was good.
Solid.
One all pro says it, man. That you can't say he's a superstar. He did not define the position.
Yeah.
This is one all pro.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So we going with solid. He had a solid career.
Ooh.
He played in the league from 08 to 2016, so 8 years.
I feel like
8 years and you're good for half of those seasons, but injuries kind of cut you. I can't say you're a bust. I'm like, that's solid. Like,
that's not a star. He made all pro second team too his second year.
So he's got 2 all pro seasons.
Yeah, 4 Pro Bowls.
But he was really good for 4 years. Like outside of that first 4 years, it got kind of ugly. He started missing games 12, 15, 7, 4, and 3. Like
he
missed a
doesn't
lot of
have
games.
the longevity that I feel like Mario Williams and like Carson Palmer kind of put up. So
we can't do that. Yeah, we got to go solid.
If you draft somebody in the first round, especially an offensive lineman, I feel like you got to go solid or bust.
Getting these pictures is also when I found out he played for the Vikings.
That was his last stop.
Yep.
All right, what's that? Ooh, Matt Stafford.
Come on now. This is gonna be the most contentious one. Jamal, where's Matt Stafford?
What he's done in the league.
He done a lot.
I'm giving him a star.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a star. That's it. That's all I can say. Yeah, nigga's a star. Yeah.
Tyrell versus Matt Stafford.
Like he's better than solid. Like he did take a team to a Super Bowl, and he did get the ass up in the Super Bowl. Like he was trying to give it away. He didn't get MVP, Super Bowl MVP, which is very telling. But like, no, good ass career. One of the most talented throwers we've ever seen. Like he got a fucking cannon.
I wish there was a segment between solid and star, but I feel like whatever Carson Palmer was is exactly what Matt Stafford's been.
Jesus Christ.
Carson Palmer and Matt Stafford are the same player, except one of them has a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I would say I don't think Stafford might be better than. I think Stafford.
I think Stafford over Carson Palmer for sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do today, but like it wasn't much different in both of their like the peak of their careers look exactly the same. I feel like they're the same player.
Stafford was slanging that pill, boy. He had 5,000 yards.
So was Carson Palmer.
He had no 5 racks. No,
he 5,000 yards, but he didn't have 5,000 yards at the time where you didn't need to have 5,000 yards.
2011, Carson Palmer is still playing then.
All right, yeah, you might be right. I still feel like they're the same guy. They're the same guy to me.
I'll give a star. I think he's a star.
I think he did that without Calvin too.
No. In 2011?
Yeah.
Wasn't that Calvin's rookie year? Or no, that was his that might have been his 2,000 yard season.
Calvin came in after Jamarcus Russell. And how long ago did we do Jamarcus? 3?
Yeah, Calvin was a rookie on the 08 Madden, so he was draft class of 08. When they had all
Calvin was.
He did have Calvin. He did have Calvin.
Yeah. Calvin was a pick right behind Jamarcus Russell.
I just know Matt Stafford kept going crazy after Calvin left. I'll put him in a star. Right.
I'll give him a star. I just feel like there should be a little bit of a gap. Because Carson Palmer did it with a whole bunch of dudes.
I was gonna argue y'all if y'all said below star because I think there's an argument for him to be in the category above, but I'm fine with star.
Oh, okay.
I see how you
can get to superstar. I see how you can get there.
My opinion of it is that I believe the situation he went to was terrible. But you couldn't doubt the talent that he had as a number 1 pick. He is what a number 1 pick in a quarterback is supposed to be. As far as he has like the fire ass arm, he's going to get after it. Like he's what you want your number 1 overall pick quarterback to be. And I feel like he performed that way as well as he could with what was going on. When the team got better, he kept playing good. Like I don't know. Like I think he's that one.
I see the vision.
We good.
I see it.
Star's fine.
All right. The next year we got Sam Bradford.
Yikes. Hey,
watching Sam Bradford in college had to be.
I thought he was going to be the best quarterback ever in the league, bro. He was so fucking good in college. He's a bust.
He played in the league for a long time, but he's a bust for sure.
He's one of the best back getters of all time.
Oh yeah. He was that last
He
year,
might
right?
be the best bag
Rex
getter of
got
all
paid?
time.
Yeah,
He won 34 games in his career and might have won like he might have made like $400 million.
Ain't Cam in the last? I think Cam's the last year.
No, Cam didn't get paid like that.
Cam didn't get paid?
Bradford was the last one.
Sam Bradford was the last first overall quarterback to get
Oh, they
paid
got
like
to
that.
negotiate?
When Jake Locker, they thought Jake Locker would have came out. He would have never won ahead of Sam
Yeah,
Bradford.
when he's getting talked about it for it. Yep. And we all would have drafted him, though.
Who, Jake Locker?
No, Sam Bradford. We would have taken him.
Oh, yeah, no. I thought Sam Bradford was going to be the truth. He looked like Tom Brady in college to me. He was just making every single throw, bro. Like, it was just so accurate. So, it was insane.
Yep.
And next week, that's a funny picture of Cam Newton, but
Cam,
you know what? Seeing this Cam Newton one kind of makes me think, like, bias aside, like, he should be a superstar and then Mike Vick should be in a star.
because he made the big dance.
Yeah, he won an MVP. He was good for multiple years, got some playoff runs. Like, but we added in all the other off the field shit with Vic, so I'm happy with Vic being there. But I think Cam's a superstar.
Cam might be the
superstar is anti-black.
I think Cam. Our chart looks fucking crazy with all the M2 up there right now. How you gonna say that though? Cam might be like the most number one overall pick looking dude ever though. Like he's
a fucking machine, bro.
Yeah, he's fucking massive. Like massive, crazy athlete, stupid arm, set rushing records at the position. His rookie season still might be his best season though, but he went crazy.
Let's see if Tyrell's.
I don't think this looks that crazy when you consider who is up there. Nobody else.
Who's
you can't really make a case for anybody else being a superstar like Vic, Madden cover, his own shoe, his own cleat. Like
I forgot about the Vic cleats.
But none of that is football related. The Madden cover it's an accolade from it.
But when I'm thinking of superstar, I'm thinking like you had the performance on the field, and then you were like bigger than the game.
Yeah,
we didn't bring this up at all when we talked about the tiers earlier. That's all I'm saying.
Who else? Wait, whoa! Who else fits into that though?
Nobody. I'm just saying these are criteria that we did not apply when we brought this up earlier.
I don't think we needed to apply that earlier because it didn't apply. Like Eli, I guess like post career was like bigger than anything else. But like,
I forgot he was a number one overall pick. You niggas try to call Jameis a bust if you want.
Oh shit! We're gonna get to him.
Hey, Jameis might be the next superstar if we're keeping it a bust.
Based on how things are going, I think we have 3 left.
Blake, is there any like case you can make for anybody else that's not in the superstar tier right now to be a superstar?
Who's on our board already?
Yeah, Matt Stafford's probably it, right?
Yeah, Matt Stafford. Well, no. We ain't on that. He said it's already.
Oh, that's already on here. Okay.
Yeah, Stafford would be the only one I could loosely make an argument for. But at that point,
I wouldn't crazy argue him.
Yeah.
But if I'm thinking of like anything outside of football, yeah, like they both clear him.
But even without the ring, I find it hard to believe Vic had a better career than Stafford.
Oh, he didn't. Not at all. But. Niggas, it's 3 niggas on a podcast, and we talking about
okay. As long as we acknowledge what's going on here, the NFL Street 1 and 2 changed our lives. Like, yes,
Michael Vick was a superstar.
Yeah,
one of these niggas was on the cover of a game.
The more you say it, doesn't make me believe it more. It's
one of these niggas was on the cover of a game. Yeah. Name me a Matt Stafford commercial right now. Quick, hurry, I'll wait.
Yeah, come on.
The one where the lady fell off the stage and he tried to help.
That wasn't at the commercial.
Oh, was it a commercial? It kept running over and over again on my screen.
That's crazy.
If Big Meat sees Matt Stafford and Vic in the club, who do you think he's getting kicked out?
Who?
Big Meat sees Matt Stafford and Michael Vick
in the club. Is it in Atlanta or Detroit? Both
either or. He's kicking out Matt Stafford every day.
That's a hell of a big difference. If he's in Detroit, Matt Stafford's all right.
Yeah, Matt Stafford in the club with buffs on. Big B's kicking out Vic.
He's good, but
hey, little short man, you gotta go.
Right. Oh shit, Eric Fisher! Wow.
Yeah.
Here's where I feel like we're really gonna get crazy. 2012, Andrew Luck.
No, you skipped.
No, we just did
I have them out of order. Then I got them out of order. Then that's my fault.
Yeah, Eric Fisher was 2013. Bitch, relax.
Oh,
2012. Andrew Luck.
He's
He's got to be a superstar, right?
yeah.
No.
How?
Star or superstar?
This shit ended short. Like, I'd be willing to argue solid.
No. I as a nigga that hates the Colts, he was a star.
They put that bullshit ass banner up, boy. He was.
He's a star, bro.
How many years did he get?
Good. Probably at least 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 with a missed season. So 7.
Okay. I'll give
He was also 11-5, 11-5, 11-5. Had Pro Bowls 1, 2, 3, 4 years, so he only missed Pro Bowl twice.
Yeah, when healthy, he was a 500 quarterback, 500 or better. So
yeah, he was a star. He was
when healthy, he was 11-5.
Yeah, so I was sorry, that's what I meant. He was the winning quarterback. 53 and 33 on his career. Yeah, 171 touchdowns to 83 picks. He was known for running the ball and putting his head down. The OG Josh Allen shit.
Yeah.
It's
hard to say he's not a superstar. There's no like good argument against him being a superstar.
Dog, I like him at star. I'm
fine with star. I agree with star.
That's crazy. All right.
I think he was on the way though. I do think he was on the way. I think we were getting ready to see that. If he had a little bit more dog in him, maybe we might have saw the superstar.
He stopped playing football 7 years ago, and we're still like, this is the best prospect we've seen since Andrew Luck. Trevor Lawrence was getting that call 3 years ago.
Do better, lamos.
I don't know. All right. I'll take star, though. Y'all got the majority. I still think he's a superstar, though.
Go next to your people, Andrew Luck. You don't belong on that tier.
But when you look at him next to Matt Stafford and Carson Palmer, it does look very obvious. It's the same. All right. Eric Fisher. Hey, shout out to Eric Fisher for Eric Fisher being a lineman that got drafted #1 overall out of Central Michigan.
Yeah,
he had Jake Lefevre at quarterback.
Holy fuck! You are
Matt Lefevre and Antonio Brown were out there going crazy on NCAA.
Fuck this draft because we took Luke Jokel second in this draft and he stunk.
A 2-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champ, no All Pros. Yep. Sounds like solid to me.
Yeah, I give him solid.
I think solid's got to be the way to go.
I feel like a lot of times, especially with these linemen, it can be very situational. Like if your team ends up winning and you do enough to not hurt them from doing so, then you can have a long career. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like with linemen, it was really about how long you played. Like if you played 10 years as an offensive lineman and you were a starter most of those games, it can't be bad.
Yeah, they're not going to keep you around if that's the case. Yeah, that's for sure.
Exactly.
You have one bad year, and they're like, all right, we can.
If you don't hear their name, like, damn, we ain't said this nigga's name in forever. I guess he's doing all right over there.
You know, a lineman whose name I do remember because they stunk so bad, and he wasn't a #1 overall pick or anything like that. But this just proves your point. Jamarcus Webb, I believe, is his name.
Oh, wow.
He played for the Bears, and he had like size 24 shoes.
Yeah, I remember that name. Holy shit.
Fucking terrible.
All right. So 2014, we have Jadeveon Clowney, which I feel like Jadeveon Clowney might be one of the most polarizing draft picks of all time.
Yeah, and we're getting. Go ahead.
I think there are people who will tell you he's a bust. There are people who will tell you he's a star.
I think solid. Like he's really good when he was healthy. Like some of the injuries kind of took down some of the athleticism. Because I know he had two of the arthroscopic knee surgeries, but like. When he was on Houston, he was good when he was healthy. And then he had a really good year this last year on the Ravens. And yeah, I think he's just solid. When healthy, he's really good, but he showed some flashes, but
he's just missed so much time, bro.
It was early on, though, wasn't it? I feel like I thought he missed.
No, he's played 16 games once. He's played 14 games twice, 3 times.
I think he's one of those guys too where counting stats don't necessarily do him all them favors.
Yeah, he's a fuck the play up kind of guy. That's what people would always say about him. He's
exactly. He's tackle for loss sometimes, but like he's not going to get you the high stat counts. And when we saw him coming out and the size and the athleticism, it's like, yeah, you figure he's going to be rushing the passer, getting to the quarterback, but that's really just not what he is. He makes it so someone else on the other side gets the play done.
Elite run defender, decent pass rusher. That's what they say about him. I think that's just solid.
Yeah, I'd go with solid. I'm good with that.
Do you think the Texans regret that pick?
No, because like at that moment in time when you seen that with those tools, and you put him on the opposite side of J.J. Watt, and they had Whitney Merciless on that D line too, you thought that would dominate for a long time.
No, regret would mean like you have like you can look back on it and
I guess
would I have done this differently?
You look at the rest of the picks, but you
can't
really
Khalil Mack, Jake Matthews, Mike Evans, Odell, Aaron Donald.
Well, I guess well, nigga, if the Rams would do it, they would take Aaron Donald with their second pick because they took Greg Robinson with their second pick.
Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence.
I was gonna say, like, I'm looking at that and agreeing with you, Blake, but there was a good number of picks between the next good one. Like, if they didn't take Clowney,
it was. I mean, Khalil Mack was right down there.
Four picks later. Injuries, though. That's the only thing. That's kind of like not fair.
I just wonder because, like, like if they went into this knowing they were going to take an edge rusher, then that means they probably evaluated these other guys. And for whatever reason,
Khalil Mack has been substantially better at every point of his career.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go back, you would take Khalil Mack ahead of him. But if you can't really go back and predict injuries.
Aaron Donald has more career sacks than Khalil Mack. That sounds crazy.
He's had like 20 before.
It's always so funny to go back and look at this draft just to look at where Aaron Donald went.
No, the Rams passed him before.
Yeah.
Greg Robinson fucking sucked.
Greg Robinson played for 10 minutes.
So I remember because they drafted him again. I remember him going to Detroit too, I think.
Imagine taking Blake Bortles when you could have had Aaron Donald.
Fuck you, whore.
It's hella funny looking at this draft because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Pro Bowl players. And they took all right. We didn't need to do this again. We didn't need to do it.
Shout out to the Jazz for keeping things interesting, man. Y'all ain't shaking shit up.
Too old to playoffs. He can get the playoff W's.
The next draft, Jared Goff. And I'm saying star.
Do we skip? The next one should be Jameis.
Oh, do we miss 2015? My bad.
Yeah, and again, my fucked up order down here. I didn't even know that would even try to be in order.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so Jameis. Solid.
That's a bust, big dog.
Okay, I'm gonna take that. I'll take that.
Nah, I'm not rolling, bro.
By the time his rookie contract was up, he was a backup. That's a bust, big dog.
He's thrown like 78 picks.
Get a real nigga tier.
He's thrown 99 picks. It has been a backup for 3 years.
Has he thrown 99 picks?
Yeah,
that's the real number.
Yeah.
And 212 touchdowns, right?
141.
Oh, okay, yeah. Come on, that's solid. No,
that's not even 2-1. You don't want that.
A 141-1 touchdown into interception ratio is crazy.
Oh,
how many chicken legs? How many crab legs has he stole?
I'm going to bed.
They weren't stolen. It was a misunderstanding between him and it. Early NIL before NIL was a thing.
Yeah, come on, man.
Okay, but fuck her in the pussy.
No, that we can get into, but we're not going to because we're empowering folks.
Yeah.
So clearly, Jameis belongs to the superstar tier because that's how this chart works.
Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and say put Jameis in the had Black Diamond Gauntlet. I feel like he had
or Blake would have drafted.
He played baseball and was nice. I'm actually going to throw
That's true. And honestly, hearing him talk, if I interview Jameis, I'd be like, yeah, this nigga's got it together. He's got me sold. He's got me fucking sold.
He may have the most confidence of everybody on this board.
Yeah, probably, yeah. It's him and Cam there. It's a battle.
Oh, yeah, it is a battle. I forgot Cam's high confidence.
I would love to see them fight.
Or just have it back and forth. Just go to the podcast. Y'all sit down. Make that happen.
That'd be entertaining.
Okay. So Jared Goff, where are we putting him?
I think
Star might be a star, G. He might have earned it.
I think Star's the way to go.
I didn't like him. I did not like him.
Me neither. He's been to a Super Bowl. He's been to an NFC Championship game. So 2 NFC Championship games in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
He's cooked on 2 different teams. He's had the Lions looking good.
Yep.
The Lions have never looked good. I think he's got to be a star.
He's been QB1 for 6 years of his career too.
All right, yeah, I'll go star. I'm rolling with it.
There's if we're gonna have Andrew Luck as a star, there's nothing that says he should be worse than a star.
No, I think Jared Goff might be about to clear Luck.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Goff a star.
Yeah, and if he does that, they need to make another category because he's not in that first one.
All right, this next one is easy.
Jeff Fisher, fuck you.
Yeah, hey, put Myles Garrett at the top.
Yeah, Myles Garrett's a superstar. That nigga's fucking cold.
Well, come on up, big dog.
I seen that nigga hit. He hit a crossover hezzy on a center last year for a sack.
That nigga be. Yeah, nigga's all-star.
He did a fucking step back on a center and they had a
Jeez
sack.
Louise.
Yeah,
remember they were talking about him at like during the draft process. Talking about he might not be so focused on football because he has interests outside of football because he said he's like in the paleontology and stuff.
He likes chess.
Yeah,
I think isn't he one of them Lego dudes too?
Yeah, I think he's just kind of different.
Sure. I remember me and Jamal watched the combine at the crib, and we were both like, "What the fuck did I just see?"
Yeah, that shit didn't look real.
Good. Yeah,
no, he's one of the most absurdly built human beings alive. It's pause. It's crazy.
Nigga makes look at his picture compared to the other 2 people.
He looks so happy.
His numbers are at Cam's earlobes. That's 619.
That's a bad picture of Cam. They try to get his hair in there. They didn't need to do that.
That's hilarious.
They did.
All right, we got Baker. Right. I think Baker's solid.
I'm gonna say solid. Solid.
Yeah, Baker. Well, no, I'd put him next to Alex Smith, honestly. Because when you think about how the career trajectories is rather similar. I mean, Baker came on hotter than Alex Smith did, but then the 3 years of basically being injured and trying to play and all that shit, and then now he's back being solid again.
Didn't bring you back for a second contract.
Yeah, that screams more bust to me. I do think he is a solid quarterback, but just when you talk about him as a number 1 pick, that's probably closer to a bust.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
I don't like it, but you're right.
Yeah.
Because I guess when you think about the picks, like it's what you did for your drafted team.
Yeah, they invested all that shit in you. They're the ones whose GM probably got fired. Like it's
and
shit. Okay, this next one's easy. This superstar with Burrow.
No, it's not, nigga. What?
Oh! I keep looking at the picture. That's why. My fault.
Okay, you're right. My bad. Yeah. Kyler Murray is solid.
I think he might be a star because he's definitely like a Pro Bowl worthy like quarterback. I feel like he'd be like an MVP candidate sometimes too.
I feel like he's one of them guys who was safely QB1 for his organization. So that's kind of where you get into star.
Okay, I guess
I'll go star because he's definitely better than Eli.
Okay,
like,
there were trade rumors last year.
Yeah, that nigga's short though.
I don't even know if those are real trade. That might have just been us like spitballing shit as a sports community.
Okay.
I don't know. We didn't hear nothing about a value or nothing like that. That's the only reason I say that.
Yeah. I personally like Kyler Murray and solid.
I don't hate it. I feel like the way he is treated by his franchise does not scream solid to me.
My brother, they put a don't play Call of Duty in your contract.
You shouldn't be playing Call of Duty. They're looking out for his best.
Yeah, bro. Because I feel like at his peak,
must be solid.
He's definitely around the same level as like Carson Palmer, and I feel like he's kind of on that trajectory. He's putting up some good numbers.
This is where I think it's hard to like rank the newer ones, where it's like
you need more time.
He hasn't had enough time to fuck us over because I feel like he's solid.
If he gets one more full season, that's like his second season of 26 touchdowns, 12 picks. Probably improve on that. It's like 35 touchdowns or whatever. The year after he had a 100 quarterback rating. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. It's hard to be like, hey, Carson Palmer did, because Carson Palmer did similar shit in the same city. So, but it's like, yeah, you had 9 years surrounding that.
Yeah.
So it's just hard to classify him.
The more we talk about it now, I feel solid might be right.
Yeah. I feel like solid's the way to go because like he's been surpassed by younger quarterbacks drafted. He's still better than most like shitty quarterbacks drafted. He's still better than a lot of like older quarterbacks. I don't think Kyler's a star in the league right now, aside from how exciting his game is.
Yeah, I'd say he's solid with a clear pathway to being a star.
Yeah. He could get there. But like Jared Goff has done so much more than him, it's hard to say that they're on the same level.
You can't do that.
No,
you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah, I'd go solid.
Sorry, Jamal.
Oh, yeah, that's on me.
And then we got Joe Burrow.
Superstar.
Let's get this over with.
I'd put him superstar. Yeah, I'd put him superstar.
Woo,
Just
yeah, man.
Getting to a Super Bowl that quick.
Having he got aura. He got aura.
Yeah.
Shout out to Trump. If you know,
are these
forgot about that. Well, he's gonna go ahead.
I'm going solid. The first year was terrible. The second year was really good. The third year isn't as bad as people think it is when you look at the numbers at the end of the season.
I love when people say that.
So I think it's no, it's really not when you go back and look
I believe you. I believe you because I also would put it in solid, but that people be like, you got to look at the numbers.
Okay. Like, like the numbers aren't as like when people are like, oh man, he's so shitty. You look at the numbers, like it's still the numbers are still pretty like.
Laugh at the joke, damn. Fuck.
Okay, I agree. Hey, okay, I agree. Jamal. Okay, so Trevor's going into year what? Year 5?
Year 4.
Year 4.
Yeah.
What does he have to do this year to get him to a star player? And then what does he have to do this year that you'd be like, he might be a bust? Is there anything he can do this year to get you to a bust?
Yeah, he can be a fucking bust. But I just
what does his stat line have to look like to be a bust this year?
Nigga, like fucking 20-20 or fucking 15-20 something. Yeah,
okay. So what happens this year to get him to the star level for you?
He needs to throw 30 touchdowns this year. He should be able to do that in 17 games.
It's definitely
time. He hasn't done that yet.
Nah. So his best year, the second year, he threw 25 touchdowns and like 7 picks, but he had like 6 or 7 rushing touchdowns. So that kind of was like 30 and 7, which is pretty good. But
yeah.
And then I think this year was like 22 and 14.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody say that Trevor is like the problem or why Jacksonville falls short.
Our line was fucking shitty.
So,
year,
and I think the talk about him, how it was not this past season, the year before, that definitely like sounded more like a star. Like he belonged not maybe on the elite tier, but like the tier below.
The tier below, yeah. That was his last year. He was looking like a B tier guy, like not a superstar, but like a star guy.
I'd say as a whole product, solid is probably fair.
Yeah, it's solid.
But much like Kyler, I feel like clear trajectory to go up one.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking about what Jacksonville put around him.
They did have some players.
Not that first year. That's the other thing.
That first
year. People talk about Trevor.
I'm talking about this year. Like, is it more likely that he progresses or regresses? And I feel like y'all didn't really.
I do think like not having like a guy that you have to try to maybe force feed the ball might help him spread it all around and get better. Okay. But we're also missing like Christian Kirk last year too. So that was kind of like a big loss because Christian Kirk is a good receiver. So yeah, and then with Gabe Davis and what is it? My man Evan Ingram was with the 4th or 5th tight end in the history of the NFL to have 100 catches last year. So he's clearly a good tight end. Yep, all my mixed niggas out there.
He was fucking me up on Madden last night.
Yeah, but yeah, no.
Who's
this next guy? Oh, I remember this guy.
Back overall picks, Trayvon Walker.
Yeah.
Why you got the same jersey as the last guy?
Because
that's crazy. That's never can't happen.
I think he's solid. The rookie year wasn't very good, but the second year was definitely a big improvement. And we knew he like coming into the league, he wasn't a refined pass rusher like that, but he's definitely improved. He went from 3 sacks to 11, so I would say that's solid.
So let me.
It's possible to have a bust, but I'm about to say something crazy about the next.
How can you be a bust if you've only played 2 seasons? No.
I know this is where it gets hard, but I'm gonna just let me because we've done this for the other ones. We got to compare them to what happened after them, and that's kind of where it gets a little tricky here. Do you think Jacksonville was only looking pass rusher in this draft? Or would they find
because it's a premium position, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like if you have those tools and you don't have a quarterback, you're gonna take like either like an edge rusher or like unless you see like a tackle that's like you can't miss and you have to take like number one.
Y'all didn't need corners though.
No, I don't know if there was a corner they felt like they would take, but honestly, with the edge rusher, like with the potential, like those gifts, especially after the combine, like nah, that nigga's probably going one because this nigga ran a 4.4 and he's like fucking Myles Garrett, just a little bit shorter probably. Like, that nigga's a freak of nature. That shit don't make no sense.
But like, I see what you're asking because like looking at the draft, Aiden Hutchinson might be better.
Might be. He had more sacks than Aiden Hutchinson this year.
Okay,
look it up.
I think no, you're right. But Aiden Hutchinson's like the most double team player in football. There's differences here. You got Josh Allen next to him.
Yeah. Sauce Gardner probably better.
That's what I keep hearing. Is nuts.
I'm hearing that, but then people don't account in for like getting chipped by tight ends and running backs. Does that count as getting double temed? And people make
now PFF numbers are wrong because they don't fit the narrative of Trayvon Walker.
I'm just saying. I just know one person had more sacks, but people be wondering.
I hear you.
All right,
now you're right.
Come on. Would you prefer that Trevor Lawrence had Garrett Wilson in like no second or third pass rusher?
No, Garrett Wilson. I see him painting his nails. So
this is my dude.
Yeah, no, fuck no.
Okay, Chris Olave. Don't say anything about seizures either.
He got off the field troubles. You don't want that.
We don't need none of that. You
know, bad characters.
All right. Kyle Hamilton,
and he's Cuban.
Is it Kyle Hamilton say that he wasn't black or something, or was it the other way around?
No, they were trying to
they were trying to draft him on the other side.
Draft, whatever. They were trying to claim him.
That's points on Kyle Hamilton.
He's like black and Asian. Nah, Kyle Hamilton is nice. I would love to have Kyle Hamilton on defense, but I like Trevor Walker already, so that's my nigga. So till the wheels fall off.
What a draft!
And bro, when he's going, bro, he can do some unbelievable shit. Because he can play inside and outside, and like he's so athletic, he can like run out to like pass coverage and do like crazy.
All right.
So he's Micah Parsons.
So he's solid. He's solid. We got it. Yeah, he's not.
He had 11 sacks. If you guys had a pass rusher that had 11 sacks last year in this second year, you guys be dick eating too.
No, I hear you. I'm just looking at this draft. It's like Boy Mayfield's way down here. He had 12 sacks on his career.
Who? A pass rusher on my team led the league in sacks last year, and I said that nigga's old as fuck.
Khalil Mack should have been a depoy candidate.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Still old as fuck.
And Josh Allen.
George Karlaftis.
Anyway, the last pick overall, the last number one overall pick. I'm almost willing to say he might be a bust.
Nah,
can we say make a too early candidate?
Bro. It's too early.
He was
some ass. Dog, that situation is terrible, bro. The old line is terrible. Look at his receivers, bro.
Is he getting? I'm not calling. Jamal? Did he get traded yesterday?
Yes. It's too early, bro. I'm not willing to call him a bust because he was too good in college. And then like there's like sometimes like you'll see some flash from him, but it's like that situation is so bad out there. Or too early. Fuck Donnie tier.
All right, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can post that on social media, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what he can do to look better. I don't know what they can put around him in the next 2 years.
A better line is a better receiver.
But I know it can help.
Deontay Johnson over there.
What if he was on this tier? What if he did that?
Okay. If he goes out tonight and buys a Black Diamond Gauntlet, I would be willing to move him up 2 tiers. Because Blake would have drafted him if he had a Black Diamond Gauntlet.
No, Jamal would have drafted him.
I don't know if I would draft him. He's too little. He's like my height.
But he came in with that shit on.
Oh, no. If he came in with that shit on, then it's like, okay. Saban knew what he was talking about.
Look at this young man's confidence. We need him in the building.
Yeah. Can you like copy and paste this picture and put him in 2 tiers? Like Diamond Gauntlet tier and too early tier?
No, I can't.
Damn.
We gonna have to move you down a little, bro. We all got faith in you though. There's no reason why you've been that touted through your entire career and get to a situation which you all know is clearly bad and can't improve from. So better things coming. Just probably not in Carolina.
It's been a long
fucking time. Good Lord, 11:15. This Mars about to suck.
Hey, man. Hey, this is good, man.
We did it.
Yeah, we got to say this and post to see what people think.
We got to clip this part and, post this separately. But appreciate y'all.
You know what this is better than, though? The night Klay Thompson had.
We did get more done than Klay Thompson did. That's a fact.
He scored the same amount of points as us tonight, and we podcasted.
Nah, he put a ball in the hoop.
Nah, he had 0 points.
Oh, I thought it was 0-10 from deep.
Oh, that's crazy.
0-10 from the field and 0-6 from deep.
All right.
Oh, that's crazy.
And 4
Episode
turnovers.
150.
Oh, man.
Ghost mode.